With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes are filled to fill, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and show. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge to what because the squad can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. Snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if I should find a child can't see if flowers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is dead to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty wife and all his strife of forgetting that it's unwell and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over and a win is in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Janet here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Sunday the 31st of December 2023, otherwise known as Hogmanay in Scotland. Scotland generally have a tradition where we actually celebrate Hogmanay as well, the day before New Year's Day, and obviously we have a whole bunch of different little traditions, you know. For example, tonight I will, at 11:59 PM, be outside my home with a bottle of alcohol in hand to do the first footing. It's something I've done since I was like a teenager, essentially, when I was like 12 or even before I was like 12 or 13. My old man got me to do the first footing when I was a boy, you know what I mean, and it's something I've done every single year since, you know what I mean, because he used to do it because it's just a Scottish tradition, you know what I mean. There's all sorts of things, and it's basically just to try and bring in the new year with a good sign, a good luck gesture, essentially. You know, some people, you know, it's like the first footing, it is meant to represent a sign of like good fortune, essentially. If somebody comes with a kind of good, you know, gifts like, you know, drink or fucking whatever. The very old tradition is coal, to try and, you know, make sure you got enough heat in your home. It's a very old tradition, put it that way, but I'll be doing it regardless, you know what I mean. I'm a big believer in kind of maintaining these kind of wee traditions, you know. My fiance kind of rolls her eyes. She's like, oh, for God's sake, one day I'm just going to keep you locked out or whatever, but yeah. to me, it's something my old man, got me to do when I was a boy, and I've done it every single year since, and if I ever have a wee boy more, and I'll get him to do it as well, much to my fiance's annoyance, I'm sure. Yeah, anyway, Hogmanay, it's the last day of the year, we can always reflect on what kind of year it was. Personally, for me, mixed bag. With a couple of sad things that happened in real life, in my own personal life, which some of these things I haven't shared with you guys. Also, you guys know about my dog going, passing away, for example. The year in general, in the grand scheme of things, it could have been better for sure. But hey, we got 2024 to look forward to. Let's put it that way. And then in terms of the bingo streams, if you're just looking at the bingo streams on its own, then this has been an amazing year for the bingo. You guys have been incredibly supportive of the bingo, I managed to upgrade and up, things as well. Managed to get myself a stream deck, managed to kind of, some MicroPython cipher made an actual program in bingo, in Python for bingo. It's crazy that some people would enjoy the bingo that much, where they'll be able to kind of make these cool things like Pixar as well, making me a cool little intro and everything else. It's when it comes to bingo, this has been an amazing year. You guys have been so supportive, and we've had so many winners as well. So many people have been winning the bingo as well, and so many people. And it's like, and you look back as well. Not everyone. If somebody wins a bingo, it doesn't mean they get a prize. Sometimes people just decide, I want to reinvest that in the bingo. I want that to go to charity. I want this to go to this or that. So yeah. It's been an incredible year where I think at this point in time I've given over $500 to Jasper's Angels thanks to you guys winning bingos. So that's an incredible thing right there in his own as well. But anyway, bingo time today, the last one of the year, and Phil's reflecting on the year. As you can see in this chat, DSP Gaming says this wasn't a bad year at all. For gaming, a lot of stuff was way better than expected, while other games were way overrated. Lol. So I can only imagine what some of those games would have been. The last time I done bingo was Friday night. I didn't do it on Saturday, and Friday night fights for Phil resulted in a very salty experience for Phil playing Street Fighter 6. A particular person called Piece of Peace, you might know him, he's a very robust content creator. His detractor streams are sensational. He also plays Street Fighter. And he got matched up with Phil in Street Fighter, and it did not go well for Phil. Let's just put it that way. It went very badly for him. So I just thought I'd show Piece's stream from what happened on Friday night when Phil played Street Fighter, and yeah, it was a humiliation for Phil.
An hour of Lily play here tonight on Friday Night Fights. We'll see how it goes. Thanks to those who did contribute tonight. The few who tipped.
Are you begging, dude?
And Lil Shake and Bake had done that one super chat. That's what we've got for tonight. Anything else is greatly appreciated, especially if you like Street Fighter. Please support the streams in some way. All right, let's continue.
Thank you very much, Kel Denson, for the super chat. It says, as long as 2024 isn't World War 3, as long as 2024 isn't World War 3 or Civil War 2 here in the States, it'll be a solid year in my book. I mean, it's one of those things where obviously the world right now is kind of tearing itself apart in some places. You got what's happening in Israel and Gaza, the Palestinians, you got Ukraine and Russia as well. You got all that stuff going on. There's a lot of hostility in the world, there's a lot of conflict in the world, and it's one of those things where it feels like, it's for me anyway, I live in Scotland, you know what I mean, in the UK, so it feels like there's a million, it doesn't affect my daily life on the grand scheme of things, when you think about it, because it feels like a million miles away from me. But yeah, people are just, it's one of those things where there's all this shit is happening, and it's terrible it's fucking happening, and you just kind of, at the risk of sounding like some sort of fucking Hallmark card, it'd be nice if just people would stop killing each other for a fucking pointless fucking dumb shit, it feels like. It's like, I don't know, people need to be fucking better in general, but yeah, it's a complicated thing. I know people think, oh, is this mine, no, this is mine, and people kill each other for it, and it's just, there's so much needless pointlessness to it all, it feels like, in terms of just so many fucking people dying for it all. I don't know, but I'm just some dumb bastard from Scotland who has no idea what's going on in the world, apart from people are dying in the hundreds and the thousands every day over pointless shit. That's just, I feel it's too much. But yeah, hopefully 2024 will be a bit better in the grand scheme of things for the world overall. But I think especially for us detractors.
It's been a rough year.
Here we go.
Why does Phil always have to mention that there's a
Everybody ready?
Fuck him up, peace.
to mention if it's
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
So I should explain very in case people are not aware what's going on. Piece of Peace was actually paired up with DSP. Piece's name on Street Fighter, at least for this night, was Gwet Fucked. And so Piece is showing his version of his stream.
I hope the volume's okay, sorry. I fucked that up, by the way. I accidentally fat fingered DI there. Fuck. See you later, Dev. Suck a dick, bitch.
Cammy wins.
Now what's better than Peace kicking Phil's arse once? Kicking it twice. Twice! Phil wants more and he gets more.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Fuck. Gonna push into it. Ash.
Fighters ready. Engage.
See you, Dave.
It's a perfect. He's fucking finished him off with a perfect.
Alright, that's cool.
So yeah. He's
He
destroyed
fucking
him.
left? David!
Yep, David rage quit. Phil rage quit.
David, come on!
So, Peace, once he fucking finished that, went and checked Phil's stream and saw Phil's perspective. So he could hear what Phil had to say during the fight. Let's just make sure it's not Phil's not live yet, is he? Nah, he's not cool. Right. I mean, I want you guys to see Phil's perspective as well and see his language and reasoning behind it. You saw Peace's perspective and you heard what Peace said while he done the fight. But see how Phil reacted to it.
Here it is, master level Cammy, PC player. I'm sure it will be totally different from the other fights, right?
I was adjusting my volume here. I was literally pushing random buttons. I was like trying to adjust my volume here. Whoever complained about my volume being too loud, I blame you. It was a Clade Dale.
That jab. Wow!
Yeah, you like that anti-air?
I did it. I
You,
broke
you,
throw.
you like that fucking anti-air, assholes?
It's the same pattern. I still can't. You can do. There's literally nothing you can do. It's trash gameplay.
What you gotta do about it? Look, I agree that I'm a trash player, but you don't have to call me out like that. I actually fat fingered DI there. That was a huge punish combo I fucking had. That was a huge punish, ginormous punish counter if I was like anti-air.
Here we go. Here it comes. Can't break throw. I know it's coming.
That was a poorly aimed dive kick. He could have punished that so easily, dude, if he was paying attention. Like, I am trash. He's just worse.
What could I have done? Again, it's so laggy. I'm stuck in down back. I literally can't release down back and do a move out of it. It won't come out. She gets to do everything she wants because she's playing on PC and uses the netcode by doing the same overpowered patterns over and over. I cannot do anything to it. There's nothing I can do to react to that. I can't break the throw.
Yeah, dude, my mental stack is fully loaded here. Okay, forgive me. Thanks, idiot.
Nothing I can do.
You parried. That was a punish counter.
I can't break the throw. I tried again. I tried 3 times in a row
Here,
now.
he's gonna start teching.
5 times in a row now.
He's gonna start teching like here, right?
Finally,
And then spiral arrow.
throw.
There. Perfect parry. That was a fuck up by me. I could have actually teched that or threw him first. Whatever it would have been.
Of course.
Mash! Remember what I said? If you get backflipped, he's gonna command grab you. Mash, right here. Look, air recovery. Mash!
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. There's one more round to go, so I make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, Phil's going to BRB, he's going to the restroom. So Phil's starting a bit later than usual. It gives us time to enjoy the final round. And this has to be seen to be believed, essentially. Phil went full on buffoon clown mode.
Of course, mash. Literally walk forward, throw 17 times, and then mash. You fucking lame-brained idiot. You mouth jeweler.
Dude, that's rude! I have a doctorate degree!
What a mouth drooling idiot. Look at this bird. Oh, throw again! Here I go! Here I go! Hey, mommy, come in the room. Watch me play Street Fighter 6. Here I go!
Guys, I might have to kill myself.
Oh my god.
I might have to kill myself. He fucking got me. Dude, all that shit talking as I was perfect KOing his ass, dude, I feel pretty bad.
You pathetic excuse for a fucking fighting game player. You can go get fucked.
Oh. Okay.
You're terrible. Same exact gameplay from
$10 Mono. You're good at the video game. Nice work. Thank you.
There's a certain irony about Phil telling Gwet fucked to Gwet fucked. Just saying.
Literally.
I appreciate it.
Not a single piece of originality from any of them. They do exactly the same moves over and over, the same pattern, and you can't break it because you're playing
Or back
online.
away. I'm 5 minutes.
PC player on PS5.
Okay, so I'm 5 minutes back. Do you want me to just go live?
And at this point in time, he's like just asking his audience, do you want to just keep watching what Phil was playing, enjoy a fast forward to live, DSP and all that jazz. But yeah, PC streams are always so enjoyable. And also, you can see down here as well, he has a counter. Not a counter, but a kind of level. The more desperate Phil gets with his begging, the more the level rises. It starts off at big on 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, and the Phil begs hard enough, the thing breaks and a nuke gets launched. And yeah, the nuke gets launched here.
Pattern play mashing.
Yeah, so yeah, it was different.
Get away with it.
So that Chun-Li, the master one, that person was on PlayStation, right?
It's trash. And You know,
So
that's
it's on the brink.
sadly what I will play with. That's all I
It's a
can.
cracked
That's all I can say.
screen.
I don't play offline.
Feel
I'm
the
never going to go to a
cracks.
tournament.
That shitty Guile was
I'm not going
PC.
to buy a high-end gaming PC.
Manon was
to get my gaming
PC. Luke was
experience to be better
PC.
just to play Street Fighter 6. That would be pretty stupid.
What's he saying about his PC? Hang on.
Go to a tournament. I'm not going to buy a high-end gaming PC.
Did he almost say beg?
Yes.
And then he stopped himself?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't play offline. I'm never going to go to a tournament. I'm not going to buy a high.
Uh-huh. Right.
That was definitely new him saying big.
To get my gaming experience to be better just to play Street Fighter 6. That would be pretty stupid. So it is what it is. You know, I will continue to play 1 or 2 times a week. Probably when I play this again on Monday, I will not use Lily. That was enough Lily for me tonight. I don't know if I'll go back to Sim or perhaps, you know, Blanca again. I like maybe the idea of alternating between the 3 in the coming month. For those who were here, thank you. For the few who supported, thank you. But as you guys can see, these streams also are very much drying up when it comes to engagement and support. Most people sitting here weren't talking about the game. Outside of the first, like, 20 minutes, there was 0 support tonight. Which, okay, it's okay. I'm just saying, it's very different from how it used to be when I was playing this game and people were getting hyped for it. At this point, I get it. 7 months in, and when these are the matches that I'm presented with, 700 fucking spamming cammies. I get it. I get why people are not that interested.
So yeah, the chat themselves, people in chat, I think it's the moderators or whatever, have the ability to arm the nuke. So yeah, this is not an automatic kind of thing. Oops, some frames dropped there apparently, I don't know why, but it should be okay now. Just refresh the screen. But yeah, the fucking chat themselves get to arm the nuke and get to launch that bad boy.
Anymore. You guys want Tekken, and we gotta wait a month for Tekken, and we'll go from there and see if I'm any good at it and if I like it or whatever. But all right, guys. Well, anyway, thank you for Friday Night Fights. I still had a good time. Hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in a few days for more. Okay. Well, everyone, that is it for tonight. I stayed extra late, so I was pretty frustrated with how that went. You know, that's very frustrating when there's a character who you really like.
And that's the aftermath of that. Phil's going live apparently. Did he have an intro thing? Did he? No, he didn't. Okay, cool. Oh, Phil's going live. Cool. So yeah, but anyway, so piece of streams, always very entertaining, always good entertainment to found there. I will share the stream in case people want to check out and chat. It's always a good time in pieces streams for sure. I did actually manage to catch the very start of it, the very start of the stream, but after that I was knackered. It was like fucking 3 AM mad time it started, you know what I mean? So yeah, I was done in. But yeah, if you guys are awake for that, of course, then I recommend checking out piece of streams if you haven't done so already, because he is, in my opinion, he's one of the more entertaining content creators. He always seems to kind of, there's a certain charm and appeal to Pieces' antics and streams, and of course as well he's responsible for Tip Tracker in general, which I'm also a big fan of. So yeah, if you've not checked him out and not subscribed to him, make sure you do. So Phil's going live, so let's get ready for bingo and let's get all set up for bingo, which means we need to pick a bingo card to enjoy. So somebody in chat, please give me a random number. The first random number I see will be the one we use for today's bingo. No pressure, but it has to be a good one. We have to win. The first number in chat I saw was from Mister, who said 4. So let's just type in 4 in here, and there we go, and we have our bingo card for today's show. So we need Phil to say, oh, well actually before we do that, Mister says he sent me something. What? I did send you something, says Mister. Hold on a second. What did Mister send me? Hey, you talking about that? Just hold on. Do you mean that, Mister? If you mean that, then yeah, I've seen that before too. I mean, I've seen a version of that before. It's not the first time someone's done like a DSP version of that kind of thing. It always provides a chuckle for sure. It's weird to think of DSP wearing a tie, though, I must say. But yeah, there you go. Yeah. Bingo, of course, as I said, you know what I mean, and the bingo card for today's show is as follows. Phil to make a weird noise, him saying the tractor or trolls, him doing hand grasp, which is where he displays something going up or down in America Value with his hand, him saying wow and interesting. The second row is Phil saying what I mean by that is voted, him being toxic, him saying wrong, and him having that creepy whisper where he leans into the fucking microphone to just randomly whisper. The third row is Phil saying literally, him getting at least $30+ and tips, him being all victim mode, him being all defense mode, and him saying fun. The fourth row is Phil saying friend, him discussing drama, him messing about with his phone, him saying goal, and him giving a good old turbo nose where he goes, no, 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 no. And the fifth and final row is Phil saying life, him laughing, him saying million, support, and finally, his chair creaking. That is the bingo card we have for us all today to enjoy the show with and try and get a full house with. And of course, I'll go through the ground rules, not jazz as well, in case people are new to the streams. The aim of the game is to try and get 25 out of 25 on the bingo card you see before you on the screen. And if I manage to do that, one of you guys can potentially win a prize, but to be eligible to win that prize, you've got to make sure you've left a comment in the community post which is linked in the description of this live stream. If you haven't done that, you're not fucking eligible, simple as that. Anyway, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces for the bingo card you see before you. For example, if Phil snorts 20 times or burps 10 times before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that will give us all a free space. If Phil gets 100 likes from his audience and blows bubbles for them all before he starts recording for his React crap today, that too will give us all a free space. And finally, if we get 100 likes on this Friday bingo stream right here before I finish playing bingo, not only will that give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the bubbles animation that Pixar Animations over there kindly made for us all to enjoy to celebrate 100 likes. That has covered all the ground rules. I think I covered everything in general I need to cover. So let's just make sure we fast forward this, so we're skipping, oh for God's sake. That face right there. But yeah, let's just start at 1.25 speed. And yeah, let's just blitz through this. Last day of the year, last stream of the year. Might not be here for tomorrow's bingo, I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out tomorrow, but I'm not sure. But tomorrow's New Year's Day, let's just end the year on a high. And let's see if we can get a full house. Good luck everybody, here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the final podcast of 2023. Yeah, that's right, we made it. Another year in the bag. What a year it's been, with highs and lows. And a lot to talk about. First of all, it's still winter here, so we're still in full force with the winter festivities here on the stream. I'm debating whether or not I should change out my Christmas-style background tonight, if I have time after my late stream, or if I should wait until the end of this week and then the first full week of January we kind of reset everything. And the same thing with the animations. You know, I've really enjoyed having the holiday-themed animations for over a month now. But obviously a lot of people saying, oh, well, you know, it's kind of weird having a tip pop up with a Santa dancing around, or, you know, so the holiday-themed Christmas was last week. I mean, you're right. So, we'll see when I switch everything out. But today is the last day of 2023, December 31st. Sunday, by the way, so it's my React day for the week, where we're going to be doing DSP versus the internet over on DSP Reacts after this podcast ends, which I'm cool with, obviously. I love the show. I love hanging out with you guys and reacting to all the clips you've submitted. By the way, speaking of which, a lot of leftover Christmas stuff. Just so you guys know, we do start that show. There's going to be a lot of Christmas-themed stuff. There was something like countdown to the best gifts of the year and stuff like that. Although, there was a good amount of New Year's-themed stuff as well, like recapping 2023 and news and people we've lost in the year and stuff like that. So it should be a good variety of stuff over there. I hope you'll stick around after this podcast ends. It always redirects the live stream viewers over there, and hopefully you'll give it a look. But today on the show, I don't really have any big agenda. I don't have a schedule of things to go over, because I'd like to reminisce a little bit about 2023 and how the year went. You know, the big changes, because my God, there were big changes to my content this year. You may not realize it because it's a whole year. So with a year of transitioning into new content and new styles of stuff, you might not even notice that there's much of a change. Excuse me. However, absolutely, this was a year of big change here on both of my channels, obviously. And I have some awesome, cool stuff planned in the future, a lot of which is based directly off of your feedback, right? So we're going to talk about that. But before we get to that, of course, what we will do is kind of recap what happened yesterday on my streams, give you an update on the schedule for the rest of the week, because we got big updates. The schedule is different now based on what happened yesterday on stream. So obviously, I want to let you guys know what's going on coming up. And it's your last chance also to nominate your favorite playthroughs of the year if you have not done so yet.
Oh, for God's sake, I'll fucking save everyone fucking time. I'll finish playing RoboCop, and I fucking had a big client for Q&A segment after the fucking game was finished. It was very fucking boring. Phil made about $60 odd on a day stream. Then he played a night stream, where he played... What bullshit game did Phil play in a night stream? I can't even fucking remember. Like a Dragon Gaiden, that was it. And that too got him about $60 odd. It's not been updated in the tips tracker. It's not here yet. But basically this day stream, RoboCop ended. $60 odd. Night stream, Like a Dragon Gaiden, still going on. Phil fucked up as well. And so he got $60 odd. But Phil messed up with... Basically, Phil shouldn't have messed up, but he did mess up, and it's his own damn fault, but he's blaming the game. Yeah, I mean... long story short, Phil's a dumbass. But there we go.
I don't know what you're waiting for. It's basically your last chance to do so, because probably tomorrow I will close off those nominations and actually take the most nominated games and put them into a top 10 poll, which you guys will then vote on of what your favorite playthroughs were of the year, and that's going to be one of my year-end series. That's going to be next week, okay? So anyway, shall we get started? I hope that you're ready. Sit down, sit back and relax and enjoy the final podcast of the year here on DSP Gaming. All right, so let's start at the beginning, which would actually be yesterday. If that makes any sense. So yesterday's streams. First of all, on the podcast yesterday, we fully talked about the whole Bobby Kotick situation now that he's out at Activision Blizzard. A lot of people seem to have various things to say about that. Check out that podcast if you haven't seen it yet. The first gameplay stream yesterday was RoboCop Rogue City. Excuse me. Now, I knew that I was at the end of the game. I just didn't know how close to the end of the game I was. And there seemed to be some debate about this. Some people were of the impression that it was going to take me multiple daytime streams to beat RoboCop. I guess someone had looked it up and said, oh yeah, there's 9 story missions left. But the thing about RoboCop is that you'll be right in the middle of a story mission, and then your objective will change, and the game technically considers that another mission, even though you're really not on a different mission. So to give you some perspective here, we finished off the quest line where you're basically kind of on the run during the convention. There's like a convention of tech, and I forget the guy's name, but the guy who works for OCP is showing off the new robot police force, but then they go haywire. So you got to fight your way through and escape. So once you do that, that's the end of that mission, and you go right into another mission where now you're trying to track down Antonovsky, who has escaped to New Delta City that's being built. So essentially that entire thing is really one stage, but the game considers it like 5, 6, 7 missions, because first you're going into the outskirts of New Delta City, and you're seeing that it's basically the slum similar to how the current Delta City is, so it's not like it's any different. Then you go to kind of the outskirts of the building, and there's all these, whatchamacallums, mercenaries set up there. You got to kill the mercenaries. That's its own mission. Then when you get through there, you're climbing the building. Now you're fighting the robots. It's like the next mission, you see? So even though they claim, oh, it's like 9 missions, it really wasn't. It was basically 2 missions left to beat the game. Without spoiling, I just want to give you my overall thoughts about RoboCop Rogue City, okay? That game was way better than it had any right to be. That game felt like Deus Ex combined with the lore of RoboCop, and that's a great thing, especially if you're a fan of like 1980s movies and or that whole idea of what the future was going to be like with, you know, almost sci-fi post-apocalyptic elements. Think Cyberpunk before Cyberpunk ever existed. That's really what RoboCop is. And it was really well done. The only problem is they didn't have a big budget, so the graphics are not good. Just to be honest, like there's certain things in the environment that are great, like the reflections of water on the ground. And you look at the character model, and the character model looks like it's 2 generations old from like early PS3 days. Like, what the hell happened? Why does everyone look so ugly? Why do their faces not move right? There's nothing you can really do when you don't have the budget, right? So it's a great game, and I loved it. It was about 20 hours long by the time that I finished it. And by the way, the ending was superb. Not only do you get a typical ending for a game or movie, but then there's a twist and a second ending that happens that's really like a bonus extra action sequence, a big boss fight, and then an epilogue. You actually get an epilogue that explains the fate of all the people that you've dealt with during the game based on your individual choices that you've made, and from what I'm to understand, based on the choices that you made, actually changes their outcomes at the end of the game. So that's really cool. I hope that you guys will check it out. If you've never played this game or didn't even hear about it, number one, if you like RoboCop, it's kind of a must play. I'm serious. Like, it's so good in the lore of RoboCop 1 and 2. And by the way, that's all you have to watch. If you've seen RoboCop 1 and 2, you don't have to see RoboCop 3. You don't have to see the RoboCop TV series. Those don't even happen in this game. They write those off because they're so fucking terrible. Instead, it's like if you're a fan of the core RoboCop content from the 80s, you're going to love the RoboCop video game, okay? I do recommend it to you if you were interested in something like that. And of course, if you're a fan of like Deus Ex, well, guess what? There hasn't been a game like that besides Cyberpunk, which tried to rip it off. There really hasn't been a game like that in ages. This is your game. Seriously, you'll get that vibe out of it, and I think you'll really, really enjoyed it.
I don't think Cyberpunk tried to rip off RoboCop. That's a very strange fucking thing to claim, Phil. Cyberpunk was its own thing. Like, RoboCop doesn't own the fucking rights to futuristic fucking post-apocalyptic bullshittery crime, or what the fuck, Phil?
So give it a look. I really liked it. It was one of the most shockingly good games of the year. I never would have thought that this random ass RoboCop game would have been worth anyone's time or nearly as good as it was, and it's actually super good compared to a lot of other stuff I've played this year that was way overhyped. This one exceeded any kind of expectation. Very, very good. Okay? But we beat RoboCop within 2 hours. So because of that, I had an extra hour on my first stream yesterday. So I did about an hour of randomized Q&A with the audience. We just talked about all kinds of various different topics, whatever you guys wanted. You threw my way, I answered. It was a good hour. That video was live here on the channel too. You know, it's got like 600 views. If people check it out, it's cool. If not, it's not a big deal. It was basically
Big fucking deal, Phil. Holy fucking shit. Mr. Views. Views, views, views. I don't want to be Mr. Views. I don't pay attention to the views anymore. Guy's like a fucking hawk.
just filler content to chill with you guys, so I didn't end the stream early. Then last night,
What was wrong? Phil, think about this, though. You technically completed a game. You could have ended the stream early and spent more meaningful time with your family. Because the game's over. An hour of Q&A or an extra hour with your fucking beloved wife who breaks all she sees. And spend more time with your beloved cat.
I'm gonna be honest, I was disappointed with Like a Dragon Gaiden for the first time in the entire playthrough. Alright? So I've been playing Like a Dragon Gaiden for 30 hours now, and we're at the end. Like, if I wanted to, right now I could just go into the end game story, and according to my wife who's beaten this game weeks ago, I got about 3 hours of story left, and we could just coast right through and finish it off. But we've done pretty much every single major side mission there was in the game, and I'm like, well, why not do the final one? The final one is to beat the 4 Kings bosses, who are the big bosses of the Coliseum, which is an area where you can do this combat either one-on-one or with a team of guys that you've been recruiting and training throughout the course of the game. It's not really necessary for the game, but it's cool because you get big rewards like giant money that you can then do to buy all your upgrades for your character. You can make Cosmic Kiryu more powerful, give him more health, buy all his combat upgrades, and this is where you get the majority of money in the game, so it makes sense to kind of do it if you want to get those upgrades. So last night we jumped into it, and we had already beaten the first king first shot. I fight the second king. It's a one-on-one fight. I beat him first shot easily. And I'm like, oh, so maybe this actually isn't that hard. You know, maybe I'm kind of over-leveled for it.
Famous last words.
I go to do the third fight, and it's a team fight. So it's me and my team of 10 guys, AI-controlled guys, fighting a bunch of minions, and 3 of the 4 kings that are like bosses. None of us are really taking damage, so it's not that. But the bosses just don't take damage either. So I'm standing there beating the shit out of a boss, like comboing him and everything. And his health bar has like a tiny microscopic movement on his health bar. Like, tick, 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 tick. So I'm beating a guy for like a minute. Remember, these fights are only 3 minutes long. They're timed. After a minute, I haven't even gotten a third of a health bar off of a boss, and I'm like, so obviously something's up. What they want me to do is they want me to completely level up Kazuma the entire way, right? They want me to have Kiryu be maxed out, so that way when I fight these guys, we can basically deal real damage to them. Well, the only way to do that is to grind and do all the standard team fights in the arena, of which they reward you with tons of money, so I can buy those upgrades. I said, all right, let's do it. So we jump in and we start doing all the platinum team fights. There's 10 of them, and I hadn't done any of them. So we start doing them, and I'm easily going through all these. Boom, boom, boom. Even if some of my teammates get knocked out, you can easily revive them and then go right back in. I'm leveling Kiryu up big time. I went from level 0 to all the way level 10 maximized damage output. Then I keep going to the point where I get to like halfway through his HP upgrades too. So he's getting buff now, like really buff for the end game. And so we have about 45 minutes left on the stream, and I'm like, so we have one final platinum mission left, the finale, and then we can go back to the 4 Kings fights, right? So I go to the finale mission, and again, it's not like we're being outclassed and my entire team is getting steamrolled or anything. They're all alive, but for some odd reason, the game just doesn't really let you do enough damage output to be effective in these fights. And by the way, at this point, my team is like, all my characters are at level 17. Well, the maximum level for the AI-controlled fighters is 20. So I'm almost at the max level, but we just can't get it up. We're close. Like, we get down to the last guy, and then we run out of time. Like, oh, come on, try it again. Again, we got down to the last guy, and then we ran out of time. I'm like, come on, we're so close. How can you tell me that we're not going to do this, right? So I said, all right, we're going to reapply ourselves. Let's go back and grind on some of these stages and get my guys leveled up. So I grinded for like another 20 minutes. We got all my guys up. Some of them are level 20, so they can't even gain levels anymore. And these aren't like wimpy guys. These are the gold level fighters, which are some of the best, or if not the best in the game. So these are high level guys, okay? And I'm like, all right, so now we should be able to do it. We have like 7 out of my 10 guys are level 20, and the other 3 are like level 18, 19, right? We go into the final mission, and I'm playing it. And I'm like, wait a minute, something's wrong. I get to the end. We did worse. How did we do worse? I grinded and leveled them up. I guess what they've got in this game, which makes absolutely no sense at all, there's a mechanic that when you level your guys up, the game makes the stages harder.
Oh, poor Phil. All that time wasted on nothing.
What? Why would they do that? It's a JRPG. The whole idea of a JRPG style game is that you can level up to go back to the challenge that was too tough for you, and now you're more powerful to take it on. Imagine if you're playing Final Fantasy, and you're in the final dungeon, and all the enemies there are one-hit killing you. So you're like, crap, this is way too high level. Let me go outside and grind for 3 hours in another dungeon. So you do. Your characters level up 20 levels. You go into the dungeon, the final dungeon again, and all the enemies have leveled up along with you, and they just still one-hit kill you. Gee, thanks. That really makes me feel like I use my time wisely grinding for 3 hours. That's a really well-designed final dungeon, isn't it? No. That's poorly designed. And that really pissed me off. I was like, how is it that after grinding my character's higher level, they should have more HP, more damage output? How are we doing worse? And I grinded that final stage, that final platinum stage of the Coliseum for about 25 minutes. I stayed late. You know, normally I end my stream around 9:15, 9:30. I stayed till almost 10 p.m. trying to do that stage. We didn't make any progress. I was like, this is bullshit. So I spent over 2 hours, like 2.5 hours. The good news is Cosmic Kiryu has maxed damage output and has like halfway to max HP output. So it wasn't like it was a complete waste of time. He totally leveled up. But at the same time, it made absolutely no sense that it was designed like that. So now I can't beat the next 4 Kings mission, and I can't beat the final Platinum mission in the Coliseum. So what am I supposed to do? I can't ever beat the side content? And then what happened was Slayer was on the stream, and Slayer says, so just so you know, I was playing it, and I never finished the 4 Kings. Now, just so you know, Slayer is like a completionist. Slayer loves playing every piece of content in a game. He told me as much. Like, he spent hundreds of hours playing Starfield, okay? And he's like, even I didn't finish the Coliseum, because apparently what they expect you to do is they expect you to actually leave the Coliseum, and if you go to like the casino, on another floor of the casino, there's another recruiter, and if you pay them insane exorbitant amounts of money, you can recruit even higher level people, like not gold, but like I guess there's 1 or 2 platinum fighters, and they're the best in the game, and then you got to start from scratch leveling those up again, and once they're leveled all the way up, then maybe you have a chance at beating the final stages. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, why would they do it like that? Did they really think someone wanted to spend just as much time in the Coliseum as you did in the main game? That doesn't even make sense to me. Like, what were they thinking there? They obviously weren't. They just thought, oh, it's a mini game and it's a side thing from the game. This is a case where I feel this happens in video games a lot these days. You have different teams working on different aspects of a game, correct? So you have one team that works on the gameplay, one team that works on the story, one team that works on the world design, one team that's working on the graphics. So there was obviously one team working on the Coliseum and another team working on the game. And at the end, they said, oh, let's combine it together. But no one, the director, whoever was the director of this game, didn't actually look at the Coliseum content to realize this is not in scale with the rest of the game. Why would someone want to grind for 15 plus hours just to beat a few Coliseum missions at the end and finish that final side quest? It doesn't make sense. If the rest of the game is like 20 to 25 hours, why would you want to spend 15 hours for one mission? It doesn't. It's bad game design. And that frustrates me because up to this point, I had 0 complaints about Like a Dragon Gaiden. I actually thought the game was like almost flawless for fans of the series. This pisses me off after putting that much time into it. And the thing is, I want to move on. Like, we're near the end. I just want to see the end of the story. But I feel like now I've invested so much time into this that now I want to see the Coliseum done. It's like, dude, but how much more time do I have to put into it now? You know, it's really frustrating. So I was of the impression within an hour, we would have beaten all the Coliseum content and we would have been into the story. And then we need one more stream, we would have beat it. But now that's definitely not the case. Now we're going to need probably multiple streams to finish Like a Dragon Gaiden. Now, just to exacerbate the situation, next week is my year-end.
Thank you very much to Ira for the super chat, who says his team was shite and they refused to swap members. Yeah, I heard that myself. I heard that Phil refused to properly swap out members, and even though he's trying to like level up his fucking team, he refused to actually change members about, and so he was kind of limited with what he could fucking do because they refused to fucking take the time to swap people out. And I did hear that, yeah. But yeah, Phil not completing this has thrown his whole entire schedule to disarray. Oh no, big fucking deal.
Multiple streams to finish Like a Dragon Gaiden. Now, just to exacerbate the situation, next week is my year-end series, meaning my Game of the Year awards, my most disappointing games of the year countdown, and the fan-voted best playthroughs of the year. That's going to take up almost all of my night streams next week. So when exactly am I going to finish Like a Dragon Gaiden now? Do you see my conundrum? And this does anger me that they designed it this way. It kind of throws a monkey wrench into my plans. And what's funny is a lot of people make fun of me for that, and they say, you have a set schedule, and it's so funny because any other content creator or streamer wouldn't care. But it's a big deal for you. It is a big deal for me. I have plans. I want to play new games for you guys. I've been playing Like a Dragon Gaiden 30 hours. I know people want me to move on. Some people have expressed big anticipation and enjoyment for the fact that tonight we're starting Sea of Stars, which we're going to talk about in a second. And they want to see Sea of Stars. They don't want to see more Like a Dragon grinding, you know? So we'll see what happens, but I was pretty disappointed with how it went last night in that regard. Now, outside of that, the audience was great and understanding. We had great conversation, and it actually was a really supportive stream, too. So there's no complaints on that end. I'm actually very happy with how the stream went overall. I'm just pissed that we didn't get the progress that I had hoped for, you know?
Hi, Mo, you wee bitch.
So that was yesterday. RoboCop, done. In the bag. Good to go. Moving forward with new stuff now, because RoboCop is completed. That's excellent. But Like a Dragon Gaiden lingers. Today, what are we doing? Well, today, after this podcast, it is the final React show of the year over on my sister channel, DSP Reacts. That's youtube.com/@DSP Reacts. You know what I got a pet peeve at? No one says / anymore. Everyone just says slash, which is actually wrong. There's no such thing as slash. It's either / or backslash, but everyone...
Shut the fuck up, you pedantic piece of fucking shit. People understand what I mean, though. It's not as if you're fucking... Are you seriously fucking telling me, Phil, that when somebody fucking says /u when describing a fucking URL, you sometimes press the fucking backslash button like some sort of fucking buffoon? Are you trying to fucking genuinely fucking tell me you don't understand what people mean when they say slash?
Everyone just says slash. Say /. Anyway. So, on DSP React, today we're going to be doing DSP versus the Internet, the final React show of the year. I already told you, the members nominated a variety of stuff. A lot of stuff's Christmas themed, but there's some New Year's themed stuff and some variety stuff. It's good stuff. I hope that you'll stick around and check it out, or check it out after the fact on demand. Remember, the members over there are the people who submit the clips, so if you want to participate in that content, become a member over there. All right? Thank you. Now, tonight on the late stream, I'm actually very excited for tonight. It's Sea of Stars premiering. I'm actually staring at the icon for the game right now on my dashboard. And it has a unique art style. Apparently, it plays like Chrono Trigger. You know, won Best Indie Game of the Year at the Game Awards. A lot of people who played this over the year told me I am going to love it. I'm happy to hear that. However, I really am looking at Sea of Stars much like the next Like a Dragon Gaiden, and what I mean by that, this is going to be a game that I'm going to really enjoy and find relaxing and really enjoy to play with you guys, but it's not going to get a giant following. I get that feeling, that vibe from it, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I actually will get a big following of people who will come by and watch me play it, but I'm not getting that. I think it's going to be that next late night chill stream kind of game, so... I'm very excited to see how it goes tonight on the late stream. I hope you'll join me if you can, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, right here. In fact, this is my final stream of the year before it hits 2024. Maybe it'll be a good way to get the new year started, right? So I hope you'll swing by tonight, okay? Tomorrow on Monday, we continue on with the second half of the week. And it's going to be continuing on with the playthroughs that you love. For example, Baldur's Gate 3 will be my first playthrough of the year. Excited. So that's going to be tomorrow's major stream as we continue on in the Goblin Camp. Tomorrow night, we're going to do more Street Fighter 6. I am going to go back to Blanca. And likely, I'll probably go into ranked matches. At this point, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't really give two craps about ranking points. I just don't.
No wonder you're getting your arse hammered all the time. When people are fucking bitch slapping you left, right, and fucking centre in your fucking favourite beloved fucking Street Fighter series, and no wonder you start fucking caring about the fucking points you're fucking getting. When you're unable to fucking gain points and you're fucking constantly getting your arse hammered time after time by all these other master level players and diamond level fucking players. Even Piece of Peace fucking perfected you. And no offense to Piece of Peace, you know what I mean? But he's like, it's not as if he's a fucking former pro Street Fighter fucking player. No. He's a smart cookie, he's a good gamer, but he's not a fucking pro level player. And yet he managed to fucking perfect your arse. So, yeah, Phil, no wonder you don't care anymore when you're not that fucking good at the game in the first place. And Robert's telling me that he got beat down by a gold-ranked player 7-1. He had joy, he had fun. He got bitch-slapped 7-1.
Don't play the game enough to even care about ranking points. Like, if I was playing this game regularly, 2, 3, 4 times a week, like I was back when it came out, then maybe hanging with people in the rankings, I would give a shit. I'm not...
Oh, that's the excuse. There's your ready-made excuse right there, ladies and gentlemen. Because he's not playing it 3 or 4 times a week, he's not able to hang with everyone else, because every single other person that fucking batters his ass like a fucking drum are fucking playing it every single fucking day, grinding it every fucking waking hour of every single fucking day, because that's the only way they can fucking beat Phil, and they're better than him, because they're playing the game more than him.
Going to play it that often, maybe once or twice a week tops. So because of that, I don't really care if I win or lose ranking points, all right? We're going to play with Blanca. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes good, but I don't know if it will. The connections have been pretty piss poor recently with the way that this netcode is now working with the people at my level. I hate to say that. The connections were just way better before I hit Master, and now that I'm at Master, the vast majority of matches have too many dropped inputs for it to even be fun.
No, that doesn't make sense, Phil. It doesn't make sense that all the fucking Master players have worse netcode than Diamond or Platinum or Gold. What seems to make more sense to me is you fucking have a skill issue, where you're not able to fucking hang with these superior fucking players, and they fucking beat your ass more often than the lower ranked players, and so you're fucking trying to find some sort of fucking excuse or reason as to why you're so easily fucking beatable.
But we'll see what happens tomorrow night, and then Tuesday will be the premiere of Resident Evil 0 Remaster. This will be the first time in 8 years that I've even looked at the game. The last time I played it was early 2016, and I played it for the first time ever then, but there was no face cam, no interaction whatsoever with the streaming audience. Zero. I pretended like my audience didn't exist. So it was as if I was doing an offline playthrough. That is completely different from my modern style. And by the way, I really don't remember this game at all. I remember there's a train. That's literally it. That's all I remember about Resident Evil 0. So the thing is, people were asking me last night, actually, or was it during the Q&A? They were saying, you know, well, don't you remember the game? And like, you know, 2016, honestly, for you guys, just to let you know, was one of the worst years of my life. It really was. It was a year when, business-wise, things weren't going well. That was the year when really things turned for the worse for DSP Gaming, where I had been way up here as one of the premier gaming channels on YouTube for the longest time. And after having plateaued, that was the year that, because of false copyright strikes and things the year before, my viewership went like this. So my profits went like this.
I saw that one coming, not going to lie. As soon as he fucking put his hand up there and held his hand up there, I ticked hand graphs before he fucking started doing hand graphs because I saw that shit coming a mile away. Also, in my opinion, 2015 was Phil's worst ever fucking year. But then again, who knows? Who fucking knows? I personally thought it was 2015 because you had the swatting incident, you had copyright strikes, you had this fucking mass deletion of fucking videos. It tanked his fucking rankings on the algorithm. But yeah, who knows? Personally, I thought 2015 was the S tier year for Phil having a shite time. But Phil thinks 2016 was worse. What happened in 2016 again? Liana was still with him because she didn't leave until 2017, didn't she? Or Phil's just like, oh, my business is bad. Times are bad.
Because remember, I wasn't an interactive streamer. I was reliant on views and ad revenue. So with my money going like this, I was like, how am I going to pay bills? How am I going to do all this stuff? My content had stagnated. I wasn't having fun making that offline style content anymore. I was actually quite bored. That was the year that I launched KO Gaming. And I put a ton of time and effort into it. And then it got demonetized by YouTube for no good reason. So all my time and efforts were wasted. That was also the year that behind the scenes, my personal life was falling apart. So that year was like a whirlwind for me. And I'll be honest with you guys, I don't remember a lot about 2016. Like, I think back, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest, I was drinking all the time. I was depressed. I was not in my right state of mind half the time. You know, things were just not very pleasant. You might not have noticed that for the front face that
We noticed you were fucking drunk and incomprehensible a lot of the fucking time, just like you still are fucking today.
Put to the internet, but 8 years ago was a rough time in my life. So yeah, I'm very much in a better place today. I'm actually very excited to play Resident Evil 0 again with an interactive audience this time who can tell me about the game and things that they like about it and lore that I probably completely missed the first time around. Okay, so that begins on Tuesday's daytime stream. Tuesday night, yeah, we're gonna jump back into Like a Dragon Gaiden. I'm likely going to maybe do 1 to 2 more stages or runs. Maybe we'll go to that casino Slayer recommended just to see if we can buy some higher level guys. But I'm not going to spend, like, maybe a half an hour we'll spend on the Coliseum. And if I can't beat the stages, I seriously give up. And you know what? That pisses me off again because I put so much time into it. But I want to finish this game. I want to move on. And it sucks that it looks like they just made it too difficult to finish this final side quest. What are you going to do, right? So that's Tuesday night. We're going to hopefully head into endgame of Like a Dragon Gaiden. And then Wednesday, more Baldur's Gate 3. And to end the week, I'll probably do a second stream of Sea of Stars. Okay? And that'll be my streaming week. You might say, well, where's Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer? I'm not too concerned about it. We can easily play Modern Warfare 3 whenever we want. If we want variety in a night stream or just to mix up the week. This week, I don't feel like doing it. I'd rather focus on Sea of Stars and give it a good, taste before we move into the first full week of January. All right? So next week, I'm off on Thursday. Thursday's my day off for streaming. Friday will be...
You know what? I'm going to tick off drama. He did bring up... He actually technically brought up drama because he brought up his personal life and things happening behind the scenes, and that is technically drama talk.
Burger.
So I'm counting it.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
This is a bingo... The bingo card looks fantastic so far. Half of the fucking card, anyway, looks like some sort of fucking chessboard with how every fucking other square is ticked off. And then the pattern kind of gets ruined by these couple things down here. But yeah, it's a great looking card so far.
More Baldur's Gate 3 and Friday Night Fights. Saturday will be Resident Evil 0 and likely the conclusion of Like a Dragon Gaiden. Oh wait, I take that back. Saturday will be... Wait, well maybe we should finish Like a Dragon Gaiden. I'm almost thinking we should now. Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to. I think here's what we will do. Friday will be Baldur's Gate 3 and Friday Night Fights. Saturday we'll do Resident Evil 0 and finish Like a Dragon Gaiden. Let's finish the game. So that way it's not lingering. Okay? That Sunday will be my react show, and likely that Sunday night, which at that point would be what? Geez, what day would that be? The 7th? No. That would be... I'm looking at the wrong month.
Dumbass. Yeah, well, Phil, if Monday is the 1st, and there's 7 days in a week, then what numbered date would the Sunday be?
That would be the 7th. So that night of the 7th, okay, I have to do my private react videos for patrons. All right. So I'm probably not doing any content that night. Probably no late night stream, depending on how many videos I have to do. I don't know yet. I won't know until tomorrow when patron pledges come through. But then what I will probably do for January 8th, 9th, and 10th, okay? So that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night. Those 3 nights are going to be dedicated to my year-end series. So day streams will persist. It'll probably be continuing on with Baldur's Gate 3 and Resident Evil 0, but those night streams are going to be the most disappointing games of the year, the Game of the Year awards, and the fan-voted best playthroughs of 2023. Now, will it take all 3 nights? I don't know. Maybe it'll only take 2. If it only takes 2 nights, great, I guess. I feel like the most disappointing games countdown will be the longest, honestly. I really do feel like that's going to take the longest time. But, I think that'll be fun, and then once that's done, then we can resume night streams. So if I finish Like a Dragon Gaiden on Saturday night, that's good, it's not lingering, and then the night streams can resume with Sea of Stars, and so the day streams will be Baldur's Gate 3 and Resident Evil 0, the night streams will be Street Fighter 6 and Sea of Stars, and every once in a while, if I want some variety, I could throw in a Modern Warfare 3 stream. And that's my idea for like these next 2-3 weeks of January until we get to the new releases at the end of the month, okay? Now in the interim, what if I finish up a game? Like Resident Evil 0, from what I'm to understand, is not a long game. It's a relatively short game, okay? Maybe 10 to 12 hours. I mean, with an interactive audience, it's going to take longer. Any game I play with the interactive streams always takes longer than ones that I used to play offline. But let's say even it takes 15 hours. So 5 streams. So that'll be what? 1 stream this week, 2 streams next week, 2 streams the week after. I'll be done with it by mid-January. So if there's some extra time, there's always the possibility of checking out some games that you guys are recommending. One game that you guys have recommended is this Pizza Tower game, where apparently people said, oh, it's a viral hit, everyone's checking it out.
Fight Cade. Fight Cade, Phil. You have been promising this for a long fucking time and you keep fucking dodging it. Fight Cade.
You know, maybe we could do something like that. Or something else indie. You know, the good thing is, and we'll talk about this in a moment, but the mini PC has opened me up to a lot of possible content that previously I couldn't do. Anything that was PC-centric, I had no ability to play. Now I do. I can't play it at like the highest settings, but I could still play it. So I'm excited for that, and I feel like in the new year, this is going to be one of the newer things to look forward to, is that PC content is no longer out of my reach, right? And that's really cool, because obviously I want to be able to do PC-centric content for you guys. I want that to be entertaining and fun, and I don't want to be shut out from certain games and things like that, right? So let's see what you guys want. When we get around halfway through the month and we have like a week or 2 left before the new releases of Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and Tekken 8, we have a little bit extra time if we need it. We could definitely do something else. We'll see what happens at that point, okay? Cool. So that's the schedule. I hope that all makes sense to all of you, and I hope that that's great. And, you know, I think it's a great schedule, good variety coming up. Kind of the last hurrah for Street Fighter 6 before Tekken 8 comes out. A great opportunity for a whole freaking month to focus on Baldur's Gate 3 and get much more progress in the game. We'll be well into Act 2 at that point, but before it goes on kind of a hiatus to play other releases, right? The only other thing I want to mention, and by the way, just so everyone knows, I do shout-outs for contributions during the podcast at the end, because I'm seeing a couple contributions come in. Don't worry, I will shout those out for sure at the end segment of the show. I get through my topics first. There are a couple interesting things I'm working on. I mentioned yesterday I'm working on essentially a way to get the lost content or lost media from my past back on the internet in a digestible way. And I'm currently working a little bit on that behind the scenes and trying to figure out exactly how to go about it.
He's working on it behind the scenes. Translation. He's trying to get somebody to do all the fucking heavy lifting for him. He doesn't want to fucking put the effort or time into this himself, it seems like. Someone else has to fucking put the work into set up a channel for him or something. So it's like, oh, hey, here you can go, DSP Archives can be found here. The funny thing is, there is actually a channel called DSP Archives. It is a detractor channel, which shows historical film content of him not at his best.
I will work more on that this month behind the scenes and hopefully give you a positive update on that so you know when it's coming and where it's coming and stuff like that. And other stuff as well. There's other stuff behind the scenes that's in work, and I just need to hammer out some specifics. Again, I'm the kind of guy, I don't like to jump the gun and overpromise and underdeliver, but there's some stuff in the works. I will have more information on that soon, hopefully, and then I can share it with you. Okay, so there is some good, positive, new stuff coming in 2024. I think you guys are going to enjoy. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get to my little bit of reminiscing about 2023, I would just like to remind everyone I'm an independent content creator.
Yeah, that is the fucking beg. The begment is here. I was wondering if I was going to have a begment today, but right there, right then, without fucking, he doesn't want to make sure, he wants to ensure he doesn't forget the begment. So even though he really wants to fucking go over the whole entire year, first, beg.
I don't have any partnerships, sponsorships, no paid promotions, no product codes, no shilling of products on my streams.
Yeah, same, Phil. Big fucking deal, bitch.
What you see is what you get. Because I don't have any of that, it means that I can be transparent and honest with you every single day. However, the trade-off there is that I rely on crowdfunding to make a living. And for
see, the thing is, I'm all those things you fucking just said there apply to me. I'm also not sponsored. I don't fucking shill things, but I don't rely on my audience to fucking make a goddamn living because I have a real fucking job. should try and get one sometime, Phil. They're really good for fucking paying bills with.
15 years, you guys and gals have allowed me to do what I love for a living through your crowdfunding support. So today, if you like the content, this is the final day of the year. If you've liked 2023,
Phil, are you jelly trying to fucking threaten your audience into fucking giving you money before the year ends? As if you can't fucking, it's like, oh, it's a last chance, guys, it's a last fucking chance to throw money at Phil before the year ends. You're gonna fucking miss the chance to fucking give me some money during 2023. Panic stations, everyone.
if you've enjoyed all the content I put out this year and you want to help support the new year, please support the channel in some way. Whether that be a membership, or a gifted membership, or a super chat, or a tip, that's all great. Now, anything that you do for this stream kind of carries over to the React stream. So if we get some tips on this stream, I'm not going to reset the goal. That's going to count also towards the React show. And my goals for today are to try to hit 735 members by the end of the day here on DSP Game.
Oh, shut up for a second, because you said goal.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
And as the old saying goes, any goal's a hole.
That's between this podcast and the Sea of Stars premiere later tonight. My other goal is to try to hit $50 in tips each stream, and I'm doing this stream and then I'm doing the stream tonight. So it'd be great if you could support in some way, either of those ways, whatever. It's all appreciated and it all helps me keep going. And I thank you all for all of your support and everything that you do to keep me going every single day. You know, again, I am the rare case of someone who can keep doing what they do, love what they do, and not have to change.
Phil, you clearly have no fucking passion for this anymore. 10 minutes ago, you were fucking bitching and whining about side content and Like a Dragon. I was it didn't go the way I wanted it to go. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. I wasted 20 minutes fucking trying to grind to level up. No, that shit felt big fucking deal, bitch. You clearly don't have a passion for gaming anymore, apart from Street Fighter. And even then, you stopped caring as much about that because you fucking know you had a skill ceiling.
Because everything else changed around them. So many people over the years had to change who they were on YouTube and the content they put out. And I still get to make content every day that I love because of all you. Thank you for that, and let's keep it rolling. The blinds are too bright. What I mean by that is the sun just came out and the sun is like beating. You can see how the background looks too white. My face lit up. Let me close the blinds a little bit.
The blinds are too bright because the sun is out. Fucking hell. Yeah, some shitty ass blinds.
That's about the best I can do. I can't even get the blinds to, I seriously can't even get the blinds to be any better than that. It's way bright. Like, super duper bright. Oh well. Anyway, so, ladies and gentlemen, it's December 31st. And 2023 has been a heck of a year. Alright? For me, for the content, for the channel, for the business. You know, ultimately...
Oh, look, before Phil even continues to fucking talk about how fucking amazing and robust 2023 was, I want to remind you all again of a perfectly fucking suitable video that summed up 2023. Let me just fetch that some bitch for you. But there is a detractor who made a top 10 moments of 2023 video. That detractor is Agent Proper. And they made a very robust 5.5 hour long video. The link to it is in the chat right now. And yeah, the top 10 moments of the year, going by what they thought anyway, is in the chat right now. And yeah, I got a wee phrase frame here. The top 10 moments include things like the Six Saga, 15 years sinking, the Dent Core is leaking, the Legend of Emerus Farms, Tears of the Fat Man. You got Tiregate, you got the vet who tried to scam a scammer, DSP Reacts, Super Assault Fighter 6, the Comcast Saga, and DSP vs the Side Scrollers. So yeah, if you haven't checked this video yet, I would highly recommend it. It is some robust viewing indeed. Apparently that was the wrong link. I thought I sent it. I thought I shared the right link. I clicked copy. There you go. Maybe I didn't copy properly. My bad. I thought I copied properly, but I guess I didn't either. I fucking made sure spam the crap out of it now. But yeah, if you haven't fucking checked out this fucking video yet, then there it is. Links in the fucking chat. There you go. That should be definitely the right fucking link this time. It's only so many times I can fucking copy it. But yeah, before Phil talks about how fucking robust 2023 was, we all know how fucking 2023 went. And basically, you can sum up with one word. Side scrollers. That is the best way to fucking describe Phil's entire year and that fucking fiasco.
Everything is weighed by positives and negatives, right? I mean, can we just get the negatives out of the way? I think we should. I think we should get the negative things out of the way so that way we can focus on the positives. Because
oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me think. What kind of negatives will Phil bring up this year? He's going to bring up side-scrollers. He's going to bring up the Tire saga. He's going to bring up the Comcast saga. So those are the three things I'm thinking of. If Phil touches on those three things, I mean, I'm trying to think what else. What else is there that Phil could fucking... Surely he's not going to fucking make a big deal about somebody taking his fucking grocery bags. Keemstar is technically tied to side-scrollers, in my opinion. I don't know, kind of. I don't know. So here, okay, 5 things then. 5 things. Side-scrollers, Keemstar, the Tiregate saga, the Comcast saga, and the grocery bags. If Phil touches on all 5 of those things, if all 5 of those things get mentioned in this negativity sum up, that's a free space, okay? Phil needs to fucking mention all 5 of these things for this to be a free space. Tiregate, side-scrollers, Comcast saga, the Keemstar, and the grocery bags getting stolen.
Want me to be honest, I think that for me and this channel and my other channel, DSP Reacts, I think overall this year was very positive. Okay? Although there were some setbacks. So let's talk about that. What were the setbacks this year? Well, first of all, I launched a React channel called DSP Reacts, and it started off very, very strong. You know, that channel had a lot of members, paid members, who were supporting it, and I was putting out a lot of content, not only the once-a-week DSP versus the Internet Clips React show, but I was doing long-form reacts as well. That was the idea, is that that channel was going to be 3 kinds of content. Short clip reacts once a week, long-form reacts once a month, and an interview show, right? Well, here we are at the end of 2023, and the only thing still going is the weekly clip show. You might say, well, why? Right? Why did that happen? Well, it goes hand in hand with something else, but let's analyze that, okay? The clip show works. It's certainly not my most popular content, but it's got an audience of a few hundred people who like watching the live stream and the on-demand videos, or both. And there's about 100 people who consistently enjoy being members of that channel and submitting clips every week to be watched.
100's a bit of a fucking reach, Phil. It's probably, for organic members, it's under 100.
Right? And I'm appreciative of that. I like that. People want to hear my opinions on various different kinds of clips and things. Doing it once a week for a major stream works. It's not month December for Christmas. These months have been great for the show.
Whoa, that wasn't me. That was not me. That was Phil's stream. I was apparently skipping there. I went and rewound it, but that was not me skipping forward and stream there. Phil's stream just cut off a bit of audio there.
Doing it once a week for a major stream works. It's not month December for Christmas. These months have been great for the show because we have all this themed content coming in. I noticed that other different months were slower and not as interesting because there was no real focus of what to submit or what to have me watch. And when there's no focus and it's all over the place, it feels a little disjointed. Sometimes you could have people submitting drama content that's not very entertaining, quite honestly. You know, so it all depends, right? So I still think that that is the bread and butter of that channel. It's what's going to keep it going because that's the consistent content I'm putting out, right? What else did I put on that channel this year? Well, I put out long form reacts, right? I reacted to some really long documentaries, like the Pro Jared documentary.
Phil, I thought you were fucking going to focus on the negatives here. You're meant to fucking start off with the negatives so you can get all the negatives out of the way and then focus on positives.
The Wings of Redemption documentary. I went over and I actually reacted entirely to the Internet Historian channel, 3 of their long-form videos that were about 45 minutes plus longer, and it allowed me to have a whole day where instead of doing gameplay, I could just chill with you guys and talk about other content and give you my opinions on it. People really seemed to like that, right? So that content also, I feel, worked. Did it blow up in popularity? No, but it was good variety of content, okay? Now, also this year, I did a series of tier maker videos, and the tier maker videos are kind of all over the place. It really seems like it depends on the subject matter. So if I'm doing a tier maker about food or ranking video games of the last decade, people love them. Good views, good attendance, people seem to like that tier maker content. But if I'm doing other random tier makers, like when I ranked horror movie villains, or when I ranked Christmas movies and specials against each other and stuff like that, that didn't do so well for whatever reason. I don't think it's always going to be a hit, but the reason I like the tier maker stuff is because it's variety. It breaks up what's on that channel. Every couple months, having a tier maker on there gives you something new to watch that's kind of refreshing and different. And I enjoy making them as well. They're easy to do. All you got to do is find one, and you can easily just rank it live. It's not a big deal. It's not a lot of setup. And again, it simply put doesn't take a lot of content, or excuse me, a lot of time away from my other content. It's easy. You can use a tier maker in about an hour, maybe somewhere longer. But if you take about an hour, you can do a pretty decent tier maker, right? So I like the tier maker stuff. I really enjoyed that content. There was some live react stuff that I did this year. So for example, I live reacted to Summer Games Fest, right? And I did live reacts to some of the digital presentations that companies like Microsoft and Sony did this year, okay? And I'll be honest, that was some of the biggest flopped content I did this year. Like, taking the time out of my daily routine to do a live react to their broadcast as it's being broadcast live. And the funny part about it is, this is what people ask me for years. Phil, E3, are you gonna live react to E3? Phil, there's a press conference from Xbox. Are you gonna react to it? People always wanted me to. I did this year. It was the worst content on that channel when it came to being received. Lowest views, lowest feedback, most people saying they didn't really enjoy it. No shit. Like, that's what I've been telling you guys for years, is that the live react stuff is crap. It's fluff. All those years that I resisted doing react content, that's the content you guys were consistently asking me for and I was being resistant to. I don't feel like a live react to anything is valid. It's trash. It's, oh, I just make a face, I overreact, but you don't have any intelligence to what you're saying. You're just being a cartoon character for an audience. It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Instead, the better content would be to watch it for yourself, take notes, absorb the information, and then do a recap and reactions video where you can outline each important subject matter that was covered in one of these digital events and give your actual opinions on each one.
Well, Phil, if you know what you're going to fucking say, then it's not a fucking react video, is it? It's a reaction video, as you said. It is not a react video if you're fucking capable of reacting to it at the fucking time. Also, this fucking face. This fucking face. Hold on. Let me experiment here with particular frames, because it's a bit blurry. Can we get better than this? Holy shit. Hold on. Hold on. What? Wait. What fucking triggered this fucking ridiculous face in motion? I don't know. I don't know what to fucking do here. I don't know what particular frame is the best frame. It's like, I think he's about to go clown mode. Because I've just paused it right there, I think he's about to go clown mode. Let me play it again. Oh yeah, there we go. It was clown mode.
Covered in one of these digital events and give your actual opinions on each one. Not
Jesus, yeah. So it was clown mode. Send in the clowns. I'm just trying to think what was the best one here. Because, like, obviously, it's strange. Seeing the transition to clown mode is fascinating to me. It's like, so he looks down the way, and he winds up, and he's like inflating his chest, and it's like, and he's building up, and then it's like, holy crap. Okay, I don't know what frame to use. Oh my god, I've got to use one of these. I don't know. You know what I might just fucking do? You guys, look, you guys pick your fucking favourite frames. I don't know what to use. For people that like this fucking stuff, for people that like these particular fucking frames, then by all means, pick your favourites. I'm gonna go through it fucking slowly for you. You pick your own favourites. You pick your own personal favourites, and you knock yourselves out, because there's so many here to choose from. The one sad thing is the snow effect on his streams kinda ruin it a bit, in my opinion. Jesus Christ. Alright, this might be a winner. This might be a winner right here. This one right here. This is the one I'm picking. You guys can pick whatever you want for I went through there, but yeah, I'm picking this one, because god damn. Let's see how this one looks. Does it just... Let's see. Perfect. Perfection. And let me just eat that to my members. They can have fun with that if they so choose to do so. But yeah, fuck it. I could not help myself. Anyway, let's crack on with the bingo. I'm going to rewind it 5 seconds so we don't miss anything.
Matter that was covered in one of these digital events and give your actual opinions on each one. Not, oh, there's another sequel to the, oh, what's that? Oh, huh? And it's just dumb shit. It is. It's brainless content. All right. And so, I gave it a shot. It didn't work. I'm telling you. In some cases, let me give you some perspective here. First, I believe it was Summer Games Fest. Don't quote me on that because it might not have been. I did a live react, and then I did my recap reactions. Overall, my recap reactions, all right, did almost as good as the live react. Okay, but the point I'm making here is the stream did poorly. How do I make any profits on the React channel? Stream support. Why? Because the vast majority of videos I put out on the React channel get claimed by third parties. When I'm doing a live react to an Xbox press conference, something in that conference is going to get claimed, and I get no money on that on-demand video at all. Zero. I will never make ad revenue or anything after the fact on that video. I will only make profit on memberships, super chats during the live stream, and tips during the live stream. And
then why do you have ads enabled then? Well, if you don't get any money anyway from ad revenue on DSP Reacts, then why in the fuck do you still have ads going on DSP Reacts? For the benefit of your audience, not a shit, you just fucking disable ads on DSP Reacts. If it means absolutely nothing to you, Phil, and you're getting no real income from that, then why bother still forcing ads on your viewers? It seems unfair.
The live react streams I did were some of the slowest supported, lowest engagement streams of the entire year. People didn't care. They were bored. Well, you know what they liked? The recap reaction I did after. The recap reaction I did after got more engagement and support. So why did I even do the live react? That was my whole day. Like literally my whole day was taken up by doing the live react. So if anything, what I've learned this year is that the live react stuff doesn't work for me. I tried it based on your feedback. It doesn't work. It's disappointing because I wanted it to work, but it didn't work at all. Okay. And that's sad because for other people it does work. There's people who've been doing live reacts for 100 years. I mean, fucking Angry Joe live reacts to every trailer, every game, right? And he gets ginormous success doing it. Good for him. I guess that's him and his team have perfected the art of whatever the hell it is, right? For me, I tried to, it was just not.
Oh, the fucking bitter, toxic jealousy. All these other guys that I fucking try to copy can fucking do it better than me. They get so much better support. I'm toxic.
Burger.
That's him being toxic.
Entertaining. People don't like it. So I certainly don't see the point of doing those live reacts when it adds absolutely nothing and people didn't enjoy the content. Okay? So I wouldn't expect them in the future. Just being honest, I just don't see the point of doing the live react content when people didn't like it. Okay? So that was a fail. The tier makers are kind of some are good, some are bad, but it's something I like. The long form react, let's talk about the long form react stuff, okay? I like doing the long form react stuff. I find it very entertaining. However, what ended up happening was, every time that I wanted to do a long form react, it meant a day away from gameplay. Because it takes the whole day. Let's say I'm reacting to a 2 hour documentary. That's gonna take me like 4+ hours. Plus, you know, I got my intro, we're gonna break. That's a whole day, right? So because of that, because we were doing whole days of live react, long form react content, I would not be playing a game, right? And because of that, it set me back. And when I was doing this, I was doing 1 a month, long form reacts. People started to actually complain. Phil, we understand you want to diversify your content, but this is upsetting us because you're taking far too long to beat video games that you're playing. You know, having that 1 day away actually sets you back significantly. Not only do you have the DSP versus the internet stream once a week, but now you have a whole day you're taking away, and it's just too much, right? That's the feedback I got. And I'm like, well, I guess, you know, again, I'm going to take in positive and negative feedback. That was negative feedback saying, even though we like the long form react stuff, is there a way that you can still do it but not take away from your gameplay? No, I'm only one guy. If I were a team, right? If I were a streamer team, or if I was someone who had a whole network of people working behind me, editing and figuring all this shit out, then maybe yes. But I'm one dude. I've always been a one-man show. I'm always going to be a one-man show. I want to emphasize.
Fuck you and your fucking bullshit narrative one-man show, my fucking arse. Your fucking pre-stream art was made by fucking fans. You had fucking people making your YouTube shorts. You got Derek making you fucking tier makers. One-man team, my fucking arse. If I was fucking any of his fucking... If I was a DSP fan right now, knowing that fucking like all the efforts of the fucking fans and the audience and everyone else is basically being fucking ignored here by Phil because he's fucking pretending to be his one-man fucking show thing. When everything you fucking see on the screen right now was basically due to the fucking efforts of his audience giving him the fucking equipment to fucking do this goddamn show in the fucking first place. The webcam you're seeing him on, the LED lights fucking behind him. Jesus Christ, Phil. The sheer arrogance and fucking... The fucking sheer fucking nonsense this guy comes out with. I'm a one-man fucking show. No, you fucking know. You're fucking able to do this right now because of the fucking kindness of your fucking dumbass audience. They cannot help but feel sorry for you and fucking fall prey to your fucking pity party antics all the time. Jesus Christ. One-man fucking show. It's nonsense. Phil is not a one-man show. And newsflash, I'm not a one-man show either. Thanks to basically the kindness that you guys have shown me, I've been able to upgrade the streams. I got myself a stream deck because of the kindness shown by you guys. I was able to actually upgrade my RAM yesterday. I went and upgraded my RAM to try and improve the streaming experience overall. So no longer, it's 16 gigabytes to 32. I'm now on 32 gigs of RAM. Why could I do that? Because you guys were able to fucking, I mean, case in point. Thank you, Ira, for demonstrating my point right now. The kindness that you guys have shown me by actually, you know, giving contributions and all that shit, I can reinvest it to try and give you guys better streams, or at least the best as I can. So, yeah, things like, because I have more RAM now, I've sorted my RAM issue, which means I'll be able to do some more gameplay content. You know what I mean? So and everything else. And by the way, big ups to Profit for, you know, hand holding me through trying to get my RAM sorted, because I have a bit of a phobia over trying to mess about with my computer and all that shit, so I was definitely a bit fearful of messing things up. But yeah, probably they'll kind of guide me through that. And so I went from 16 gigs to 32 gigs of RAM on my computer, which means I can do more stream stuff, like, you know, I can play, you know, games and stream as well. Because last time I tried, the whole reason I stopped playing GTA 5 Chaos Mode, for example, is because the game was taking up most of the RAM, and so the streams were not working properly because of that. Hopefully that issue's now been dealt with, and I can, you know, it gives me more options to try and provide better streaming content as well, and hopefully it won't affect the bingo streams either, you know what I mean? Case in point, what I'm trying to say is that even though I'm doing bingos, it's not a one-man show, because I've been able to try and upgrade things and make things better. Because of the kindness of you bastards. You guys are so fucking generous and all that shit, you know what I mean? I'll be able to reinvest in the bingos and the computer and all that shit. Anyway, thank you Ira for the super chat, who says his live react is sitting in silence and jotting down inaccurate notes with his crayons so he can do an hour-long rant later. Pretty fucking much, yeah. He has a straight, and it's not even a react at that point in time. His live react is actually a fucking reaction. You know what I mean? It's fucking false advertising for him to try and claim anything as a live react when he's clearly fucking done his homework on that shit. For fuck's sake, man. But yeah. Thank you, Ira, for the super chat. I appreciate it. But yeah, Phil is not a one-man goddamn band. That's the point I'm just trying to make here. He pretends he fucking has a one-man band when he has a fucking army of dent heads fucking throwing artwork at him, throwing like edited content, YouTube shorts, throwing tier makers, throwing fucking equipment at him, throwing webcams, they're throwing LED lights, they're throwing capture devices, they're throwing fucking consoles and laptops of him. He has gotten so much from his dent heads, Mr. One-Man Army.
Something though. I want to say a very special thanks to those of you, and you know who you are, who help me out behind the scenes. There's a group of people who regularly help me with so many different things, whether it's, you know, artwork on these streams, or helping me with animations, or editing every once in a while, or helping me out with a lost video that I can't seem to get out of YouTube and it got corrupted, but then they help me get it anyway, or thumbnails, or whatever it may be. There's a million things that people help me with all year long. And to those as well, who everyone...
Did Phil just say 1 million? That's an interesting number.
Jesus!
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up, right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone forever, because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
Oh, God damn it, never fails to be. It's always funny. Always fucking makes me laugh every fucking time. That's the second time I've heard this today. I was on D-Dog stream earlier on, he fucking had it playing randomly, and it's like, yes, this is good, this is the robust content I want. Yeah, second time I've heard it today, and it's still fucking funny. But yeah, Phil said million, so that triggered me pressing that button to play the short. Let's get back to the bingo.
Once in a while, we'll donate something nice, because we're going to talk about something like the mini PC this year. Thank you so very much.
I forgot the mini PC was a fucking donation as well by a fucking dumbass fan. Mr. One-Man Show is fucking spewing off the fucking reasons why he's not a fucking one-man show, because he has people giving him these goddamn things to fucking do his job in the first place. He is contradicting himself right now. Doesn't even fucking need me to fucking say, hey, hang on, Phil, that's fucking bullshit. Because here he is now trying to tell his audience that Mr. One-Man Show is actually fucking benefiting massively off the fucking generosity and kindness of his dumbass dent heads. Why should Phil pay for his own fucking business upgrades when his dumbass fans can do it for him instead? Does it for getting a new console, getting a new laptop, getting a fucking mini PC, getting a fucking better webcam? Why should Phil ever reinvest in his fucking business when his fucking fans will just do it for him?
Because being a one-man show, it's very, very hard.
Oh my fucking god! Oh no! I'm rewinding this. I'm gonna rewind this and let Phil cook. But this is fucking triggering me, Mr. One-Man Show. Goddamn bullshit.
Well, I guess, you know, again, I'm gonna take in positive and negative feedback. That was negative feedback saying, even though we like the long-form React stuff, is there a way that you can still do it but not take away from your gameplay? No. I'm only one guy. If I were a team right? If I were a streamer team, or if I was someone who had a whole network of people working behind me, editing and figuring all this shit out, then maybe yes. But I'm one dude. I've always been a one-man show. I'm always going to be a one-man show. I want to emphasize something, though. I want to say a very special thanks to those of you, and you know who you are, who help me out behind the scenes. There's a group of people who regularly help me with so many different things, whether it's, you know, artwork on these streams, or helping me with animations, or editing every once in a while, or helping me out with a lost video that I can't seem to get out of YouTube and it got corrupted, but then they help me get it anyway, or thumbnails, or whatever it may be. There's a million things that people help me with all year long. And to those as well, who every once in a while will donate something nice, because we're going to talk about something like the mini PC this year. Thank you so very much, because being a one-man show, it's very, very hard to maintain a business for myself like this. It really is. It's very difficult. I'm trying to please a bunch of people, and you can't please everyone, and it seems like no matter what you do, you always have a group of people who are angry at you, right? The fact that I have people behind the scenes who step up and want to help because they like me and my content and say, hey, I'd like to do this to support you, I really appreciate that. To the moderators who come by every once in a while and help out on these streams, thank you, both to the old and new moderators, because this year we had old moderators who come in from time to time and help, and we have a slew of new moderators who now are coming in every day. That's a big part of why my content remains a good place to hang out on the internet, because if it weren't for the moderators helping, this would be a cesspool. Let's be honest, with the amount of hate and shit, I'm glad that we've actually got these streams to a point where now they're fun and positive, right? So thank you all for the behind the scenes support. However, it still remains the fact that I'm a one-man show. I can't play as many games as I always have been playing, plus maintain an entire React channel.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I nearly fucking just blew up there after saying all that. After going through all that, after fucking like, explaining how he's not a one-man show in so many different fucking ways, he then ended it off by saying that he's still a one-man show. Oh my fucking god. My ears almost started fucking bleeding there. I was trying to fucking hold in the fucking rant. Nah, I'm just gonna let this fucking bad man cook. But this is annoying to me. This is the fucking ego on this fucking dumb prick, thinking he's a one-man fucking show. After just fucking spewing off the amount of fucking help he is given on a regular basis by a fucking army of dentheads.
And not lose something. Something somewhere has to take a hit. I'm already here 6 days a week, full-time, overworked. I can't be doing even more work on top of that. So, essentially, we're in a situation where what's going to give, right? And the gameplay gave a little bit to do the long-form reacts. And if you remember, I was doing long-form reacts very regularly. It was like January, February, March, April, May. We were doing them every month. And then about halfway through the year, people spoke up and were like, you know, we're kind of disappointed. We want more gameplay. You're taking way too long. All right? BITW awesome. I'm going to time you out. And if you continue, I'm going to say this right now. If you continue to spout your nonsense in this chat, you're not going to be here anymore. Time and time again, I've disproven what you're saying. You have no idea what you're saying. You only say...
Oh, BITW Awesome is actually fucking saying something other than Romance Cat. I don't know what I said, but we're behind DSP by about 17.5 minutes. Let's find out. Let's go on a little field trip, everyone, and go to Raw Phil and check out what a chat said like 18 minutes ago. So there's Raw Phil here. Shut up, Raw Phil. Not the person, the actual Phil. You get what I'm saying? Raw Phil, content detractor, cool guy. Actual Phil... Fanny boys. So we're 17.5 minutes behind, 18 minutes and a half, so hold on, so but 18 minutes ago. Come on, you just fucking there we go. So hold on, surely it wasn't that. But all the money is going to you, Phil.
Not lose something. Something somewhere has to take each way to the long form reacts. And we're like too long. Alright. If you could BITW awesome, I'm gonna time you out.
Okay, hold up, there is it. I found it. So I'll play the full context.
Way too long. Alright. BITW awesome, I'm gonna time you out. And if
so BITW awesome said it's an hour less than a 9-to-5 job. So that's what I got timed out for. Or pointing out a literal fact. That BITW awesome, he is very... I tell you what, I feel like they're turning to the detractor side because they said something earlier on as well about how Phil, all the money is going to Phil. Mr. One Man Show is getting all his help from behind the scenes, but BITW awesome said in between all that, but all the money is going to you, Phil. Mr. One Man Show, with all the fucking help he gets from his fucking army of dent heads. Yeah, I'm starting to feel they're on thin ice, BITW awesome. And the thing they said, which was such a crime against Phil's fucking pride, was pointing out that BITW, you know, it's an hour less than a 9-to-5 job. And Phil's like, eyes light up red. But there you fucking go. Anyway, that's what was fucking said. Now we know.
Because you think you know better than me, you don't. I ran a business for 15 years, not you. So unless you have evidence that you've done what...
This is still the same rant. I don't even rewind it for full context, but this is still the same fucking rant towards BITW Awesome.
Or gameplay. You're taking way too long. All right? BITW Awesome, I'm going to time you out, and if you continue, I'm going to say this right now. If you continue to spout your nonsense in this chat, you're not going to be here anymore. Time and time again, I've disproven what you're saying. You have no idea what you're saying. You only say it because you think you know better than me. You don't. I ran a business for 15 years, not you. So unless you have evidence that you've done what I've done for 15 years and you can actually accrue for the amount of time that I'm doing here every day, I think you should shut the hell up. Don't ever say that ever again in my chat or you'll be permanently gone. It's very disrespectful.
Apparently, it's very disrespectful to point out the fact that Phil works an hour less than a 9-to-5 job. Apparently, that's disrespectful. Oh my god. I don't understand why it's disrespectful, but Phil says it's disrespectful. Yeah, the thing that was said was BITW Awesome. The big thing that he said, which so irked Phil so badly, was that they pointed out that Phil works an hour less than a 9-to-5 job. And that really triggered Phil massively, as you can fucking see.
Okay. Anyway. Continuing on. So around, I think it was, I want to say it was around May or June, okay? Basically, people spoke up and were like, listen, you're taking way too long just to get through the playthroughs you're doing. We want more content of gameplay faster. And then the big thing was Street Fighter 6 was going to come out, right? And with that, I already told you guys with the incredible amount of time investment and stuff it would take for me to get good at a fighting game. And essentially, people spoke up and were like, we would much more prefer to do the gameplay than the React. And if it means that the React stuff suffers, okay, so that you could do more gameplay, then do that. So I did. So basically, we have not had a long-form React since, like, May, right? I think that was the last one. Now, I'll admit, the channel, the DSP Reacts channel, doesn't have that much content on it anymore. We still got the DSP versus the Internet show once a month. I put out movie reviews. So for October, once a week, I had a movie review, sometimes twice a week. For Christmas, I had 4 movie reviews. That's a good variety. We do a tier maker every once in a while. So there's content over there, all right? But without the long-form stuff to really be kind of like the stake of content, here it is. Here's the flagship content that you're coming here for. Without that, that channel we went like this and then went boo, just like that this year, So I do feel like that sucks because I feel like I was in a position where the channel had momentum, but because people spoke and said, no, give us more gameplay, I did that, but then the channel that I put all that effort into kind of dipped big time because of it. So the thing is, I don't really know in 2024 how to go about it because if I say, oh, let's bring back long-form Reacts, I don't know necessarily if that's going to work or not because then people will say we're not doing gameplay enough again, right? So I guess we got to think about it. We got to talk about it. But this is one of the big negatives for me of the year. The other thing was that, remember, I said I was going to do an interview show over there. And I absolutely had 2 guests lined up for interviews that were down for it and were going to do them. And then what ended up happening was the other big negative for me for 2023, the nonsensical internet drama that these idiots kept trying to pull me into constantly that I wanted nothing to do with, but they kept trying to pull me into it for their own personal benefit and gain. Some people fooled me, right? Like the interview that I did in March with the side-scrollers, where I thought the whole idea was that this was their chance to get noticed for doing a truly impartial interview. And it was going to put them on the map, and it was going to give their show a boost. Stuttering Craig is someone who I have history with. I was a fan of his way back in the day before I was a YouTuber when he was part of ScrewAttack.com. Then I hung out with him at several different conventions, and then I actually went to his convention as a guest in 2012. What was it? Not MagFest. ScrewAttack Gaming Convention, SGC. So here I am trusting the guy, right? With basically 5+ hours of my time, and instead of actually being impartial, he kind of fools me into thinking he's going to be impartial. But by the end of the interview, he's essentially just trying to say, just spill the beans and confess to all these horrible things. And I said, didn't do any of them. I'm not going to confess. And then he turned that into an opportunity to just hate on me for weeks to months on end. And it just continued. And the problem is, here's what I have to say about this, all right? To kind of put a final cork in the end of it, all right? The problem with that was, it didn't just affect me, all right? If it just affected me, that would be one thing. But it didn't just affect me. It affected every one of you too. It did. Because all the drama and the nonsense that came out of that affected you guys because it was all idiots on the internet talking about me in a negative way, people coming on this stream trying to fucking slander and shit. You couldn't keep your head straight for like 2 months after that interview. It was just drama. Luckily, what I would say is by the summer, when Street Fighter 6 came out, finally it had calmed down, and having a summer of such great content of me focusing on that game and everything kind of washed it away. And for the second half of this year, if you haven't noticed, I've stayed out of all that shit, no matter how much they try to pull me into it, right? They want me to comment about this. They're talking about you over here. You're going to talk about that. What about the podcast here? What about this person talking shit about you here? Wow, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? I don't care. I want nothing to do with that.
Oh, Phil said, wow, fantastic.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Also, you fucking tried to bait LTG into fucking playing Street Fighter 6 at the same time as fucking Evil. I'm going to ignore all the fucking drama, Phil. You tried your best to fucking bait LTG until you fucking got your ass a belter. Now, I'm not a fan of LTG, but he owned your sorry ass.
Any of it. I want nothing to do with any of those idiots. All they do is create drama for people on the internet because they have no content, no talent, and absolutely no useful anything on this life or existence on Earth. If they disappeared tomorrow, we'd all be fine. In fact,
And again, Phil is trying to fucking encourage genocide, I guess, or mass termination of people that don't agree with his views. Quite a fucking weird thing to fucking... remember, this went from him liking side-scrollers and wanting the interview. Phil wanted an interview in the first place. Phil put out the fucking request. He wanted to get interviewed by somebody. And so side-scrollers were the ones that fucking got the fucking nod to interview him because he had history with Craig and side-scrollers back in the fucking day and all that, you know, Screw Attack and everything else. Phil was the one that wanted that interview. Phil was warned ahead of time the interview was fucking happening. Phil still went into the fucking interview anyway. He was warned there would be some hard-hitting questions. He was not deceived in any fucking way. And Phil, this is a brand new fucking narrative now, because Phil, for the longest fucking time, tried to maintain his thoughts and views that the interview itself was fair, but the thing that was unfair was the following day, where the side-scrollers had their own decompression session, where they basically talked about the interview and gave their own opinions on the interview. Now Phil has fucking retconned that, and he's gone here saying that the interview was an attack by people, essentially. This is... He cannot keep his narrative straight, he cannot keep the story straight. He really can't. Also, people want a screenshot of this. It looks like, well, I missed the readers anyway, so let me just very quickly get a screenshot sort of this. Little side-eye glance from Phil. The worried glance towards the door. Right, let's get this going. But Jesus Christ, man, Phil. Keep your fucking lies straight. Because for a long time, Phil tried to fucking pretend that the interview was fair and he had no problems with the fucking interview itself, but it was the following day where Phil had a big problem because side-scrollers had the audacity to fucking discuss the interview, and that is what fucking triggered Phil. Now, fast forward to fucking modern day, present day, and Phil is saying that interview was an attack on him. It's funny how the story changes over time, isn't it, Phil? Based on how you're feeling that particular fucking day. Just keep your fucking your story straight here. It is getting fucking... Oh my god. It grinds away your fucking soul. I need otters. Where are the little bastards? I demand some otters now to soothe my soul. Fuckers have gone away. This is meant to be a pool full of fucking otters. There might be one on the right hand side here. The water's quite choppy. Is there an otter about to come into view? Where the fuck are they all? Oh, this is so annoying. I want an otter. I want one now. Why? Why? Don't make me fucking go to fucking Monterey Bay. I will go to Monterey Bay for my otter fix if I need to. I'm going to 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, that does it. Monterey Bay. Where the fuck are there? Some there. For a second, I was going to freak out and say there's none there either. But there's one barely on the side of the fucking screen here. Thank fuck for that. I lose my goddamn mind with the fucking lack of otters on show here. I need my soul soothed from Phil's nasty ass toxicity, man. I just wanted a little otter break. Finally, if I can get it. Oh, what the hell. D-Dog, are you future scene again? D-Dog is saying, we see behind the scenes as DSP fixes the camera and tripod. He fixes it? Did he break it? Did he kick it? I guess we've got that to look forward to later on. Let's get back to Phil. Let's get back to Bingo.
In some cases, we'd all be better off. So I don't care about those idiots and what they do. And I'm glad that I stuck to my guns and I stayed away from all of that nonsense. And I was able to recover from it, because I do feel like after that dumbass, staged, faked, trap interview, that basically it could have been a really bad thing for me and my community, but I...
Holy crap, that is a fucking... So, remember though, Phil thought the interview went well. He wasn't surprised by it. This is a very interesting retcon that Phil has got going on here. Because when it fucking happened to him at the time, and his little set, he had a decompression session afterwards. His fans were going like, Phil, that was terrible, that was a disaster for you. And Phil's like, no. That went quite well, I thought. That went as well as I expected it to go. Yeah, Phil called it a fair interview. His literal words were, it was a fair interview. Did Phil say detractor or trolls? Let me just rewind, I guess. For full context, I'm rewinding the last minute because that's what I get a full context of this fucking weird rant. But it's an amazing little retcon. I am going to go 1.5 speed though.
Street Fighter 6 came out. Finally it calmed down, and having a summer of such great content of me focusing on that game and everything kind of washed it away. And for the second half of this year, if you haven't noticed, I've stayed out of all that shit, no matter how much they try to pull me into it, right? They want me to comment about this. They're talking about you over here. You're going to talk about that. What about the podcast here? What about this person talking shit about you here? Wow, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? I don't care. I want nothing to do with any of it. I want nothing to do with any of those idiots. All they do is create drama for people on the internet because they have no content, no talent, and absolutely no useful anything on this life or existence on Earth. If they disappeared tomorrow, we'd all be fine. In fact, in some cases, we'd all be better off. So I don't care about those idiots and what they do. And I'm glad that I stuck to my guns and I stayed away from all of that nonsense. And I was able to recover from it, because I do feel like after that dumbass, staged, faked, trap interview, that basically it could have been a really bad thing for me and my community, but I handled it well. Thankfully, I didn't lose my cool. I didn't go crazy. We just moved on positively like I like to do, and it's always worked. Okay, so that's a good thing, right? I'm very happy for that, because this year could have fallen apart. It could have been one of the worst years ever if I had stayed in that line of being angry about everything and constantly talking about it and taking all the bait that they all wanted me to take, but I didn't take any of it. I fuck all them, let them do whatever they want, say whatever they want. I ignore all their nonsense. I mean, I even tried it as recently as a month ago with Turkey Tom, do another documentary about me, acts like he's all nonchalantly neutral, but then come to find out he works for fucking Keemstar, and it's the whole plot to get me on the Wild Cow podcast and all that shit. I didn't take any of the bait, right? We all collectively worked together, said fuck all those idiots, we're just gonna move forward positively and ignore all the bullshit. And it worked, okay?
Fucking hell. Holy fucking shit, Phil. The sheer paranoia is off the goddamn scale. This is like the most unhinged I've seen. Remember though, this is meant to be a positive wrap up to the year. Let's have a great fucking positive meaningful time, guys, you know, and welcome to the stream. And he's like fucking just stewing in his own fucking absolute, you know, toxicity, remembering all the nasty things that fucking other people said on internet about him. And as far as I'm aware, Turkey Tom does not work for Keemstar. It was a collab. They've done collabs together. There's a difference between fucking doing a collaboration with somebody and working for them. I'm pretty sure that Keemstar doesn't fucking pay Turkey Tom a cent. Why would he? It doesn't fucking work for him. How far are we behind? Ask Coliseum. We're 25 minutes behind, so I'm gonna let Phil cook. 25 minutes behind live DSP.
So, the deal here is, this year could have been awful, right? I started a React channel. The React channel isn't doing that good. Being honest, it's just not. I wish it was doing way better than it was, and it's not. People had their eyes and targets set on me as a way to create drama and benefit. And although that did happen for a short period of time, it did not succeed. They tried so hard to pull me into their realm of bullshit, and it's not working. I'm still maintaining. I'm still able to make the content I want. I'm not being changed, right? And this is a great thing. So those are the negatives for the year, in my opinion, okay? Let's talk about the positives. There were so many positives that happened in 2023. For example, take a look at my setup. The visuals, right? Completely better quality, much different, right, than it used to be. Even my capture and my streaming, right? My visual quality on my capture is much better thanks to a new capture device. I've now been using it for a year, so it's not new. But man, it's a big improvement over what I used to do. The streams just recently dramatically improved in quality because I upped my bitrate on YouTube. So now you guys are watching in beautiful 1080p 60 frames per second. Even if you're watching on stream, the pixelization issue has been fixed. And in addition, you can even watch at, what was it, 1480p or 1440p? You're really not watching at that quality, but what you're watching is a very high bitrate 1080p. That's better than what most people are broadcasting at these days, unless they're doing 4K. So you're seeing really great quality now when you're watching my stuff, and that's an awesome thing, right? Excuse me. So that's really excellent that that's happened, you know? Now, when it comes to my content, I feel like there has been a reinvigoration in many different ways. First of all, fighting game content. As much as I get frustrated playing Street Fighter 6, no one can deny that I put a ton of time and effort into it, and I'm actually good at that game. Doesn't matter how much they want to shit on me. I have multiple characters at master level, all with winning records. And that's an accomplishment for someone like me, 41 years old, didn't even play Street Fighter 5. I opted to skip the whole damn thing.
You're a former pro, for fuck's sake, and you fucking just say don't care about the fucking point system anymore in fucking Street Fighter 6. You can't fucking try and brag about fucking being good at a fucking game where you earlier on fucking admitted defeat and said you don't care about the points system anymore or whatever shit because you're not good. Holy, I am so... This is just so infuriating. I'm just gonna let him cook. No more. Just rant away in your own little fucking headspace, Phil.
And I haven't played fighting games competitively for a decade. Yet here I am in a position where I have multiple characters being played at a competitive level. That's a huge accomplishment for me, and I feel like that was something that I did not think would happen. Admittedly, I thought it was going to be another fighting game I tried, and I just got beaten my ass, my ass getting spanked around and failing constantly. And that didn't happen, right? What else has been very successful this year? Well, let's think about this, right? One of the major things that you guys have told me about over the years is my appearance, right? Phil, you're always wearing...
Is he seriously going to fucking say that him, like, putting on something other than fucking pajamas is an upgrade to his fucking content? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like, congratulations, Phil. You don't look like a fucking bum today. It's like, wow. Also...
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
I mean, fuck you, Phil.
Gaming shirts, you're always just, you know... So this year, on a joke, right, I decided to wear like a Hawaiian shirt for a marathon that I did. We're going to talk about the marathons in a minute because that was a big improvement too. So I wear a Hawaiian shirt as a joke, and you guys are like, oh, actually, we like how that looks. Could you wear more shirts like that? Okay, so I went to a discount store and I bought like 5 shirts. I started wearing them during the summer. People were like, we love this. You look so different. You look more like an adult now rather than an asshole, right? I guess the whole viewership of me on the internet used to be, oh, he's just an older guy, but he acts like he's a young guy, right? He acts like he's in his...
Thank you very much, Owner Guardian, for the super chat who says everything on a stream is donated. Exactly. Exactly, it really is. I mean, I'm trying my best not to just fucking rant my head off at everything that Phil's saying right now. I want to let him fucking cook. I don't want to stay too fucking long, I don't want to get too far behind. Let us Hogmanay, let us fucking celebrate Hogmanay. We've got fucking like 3.5 hours until the fucking midnight strikes or whatever, you know what I mean? But Phil is... I feel like Phil's forcing my hand into a fucking rant where I'm trying not to fucking rant. And just some of the things he's fucking saying and admitting to here is just what the fuck, man. I'm going to rewind it a little bit just for full context. So just told him my side thing, but yeah, I'm going to try and let Phil cook. But god damn.
Right? I decided to wear like a Hawaiian shirt for a marathon that I did. We're going to talk about the marathons in a minute because that was a big improvement too. So I wear Hawaiian shirts as a joke, and you guys are like, oh, actually, we like how that looks. Could you wear more shirts like that? Okay, so I went to a discount store and I bought like 5 shirts. I started wearing them during the summer. People were like, we love this. You look so different. You look more like an adult now rather than an asshole.
It's just a word of it. You look more like an adult now rather than an arsehole. It's like, yeah, Phil, we mocked your appearance all the time because you were a lazy piece of fucking shit. And, you know, you turned up to your fucking work, your business, looking like a fucking bum in your fucking Zelda pajamas. You just fucking got rolled out of fucking bed and straight onto a fucking stream. It didn't look very good, Phil. It was very unprofessional looking. You looked unprofessional, you sounded unprofessional, you acted unprofessional, therefore, you were not treated very seriously. Now, at the very least, you fucking have a shirt on, so you look slightly less unprofessional.
Right? I guess the whole viewership of me on the internet used to be, oh, he's just an older guy, but he acts like he's a young guy, right? He acts like he's in his 20s, but in reality, he's a 40-year-old schlub. He's trying to wear gaming shirts to say, hey, kiddies, I'm hip or whatever. No, I just wore those because I always thought that was pertinent to my content. But then people gave me feedback, don't wear that anymore. Wear clothes that are more age-appropriate, right? So I started to.
There's nothing wrong with wearing a goddamn fucking t-shirt. Most of the fucking mockery that fucking Phil got was basically for what was fucking being worn fucking waist down. You know? The fucking Zelda jammies or whatever. There's nothing wrong with wearing a goddamn t-shirt. I'm wearing a fucking t-shirt right now, for fuck's sake. Most of you guys are probably wearing a fucking t-shirt as well. But the thing is, though, I'm not wearing fucking pajamas. Phil used to, regularly.
People loved it. People legitimately loved it. Okay, I'll keep this up. Then the fall hits. I said, you know, I have this entire wardrobe of fall clothes that I never wear unless I'm going out, which is once a week. I could wear those on stream. So now I've got clothes that I've had for over a decade sitting in drawers unused that I'm actually wearing now. And people love it. People just said the feedback is they really like the appearance. It looks more professional. You know, not that I'm not shaving every day or anything. And also my hair too. Did you notice that now every day when I come to stream, my hair, actually I wash it right before the stream. I've got it in a position that looks decent. It's not just greasy and slicked back like it used to.
Hold on. Your hair looks fucking decent and it's hold on. Because I saw, let me just scroll down Twitter to see if I can see the screenshot of Phil's hair looking so busted ass ridiculous. I'm not sure who tweeted it. I can't mind who. But all I'm going to do is just keep scrolling down until I see that fucking picture. Some of the fucking random images on this fucking thing. There's one where he leans forward and somebody drew an outline on his fucking head of all the bald spots. I think it's just repeating otters. Oh, it's so cute. Like, there you go. Where is this picture? I just feel like it's fucking repeating itself now. Somebody's fucking tweets. I don't know who. Fuck me, I don't know. Maybe, hold on, let me just click on poems. Let's just click on poems and scroll through his fucking Twitter, because usually he's the one that would have it. For fuck's sake, some of these fucking screenshots. Nah, I don't think he's got it. Damn. But yeah, Phil's hairline is crazy, busted, and he really needs to just shave his hair now. And it's time for Phil to fucking shave his hair. Also, JG Win, big ups to them for their regular tracking of Phil's financial information, has a poll. What do we think, guys? What is most likely to happen in 2024 for DSP? PC dies and or new PC, gets a refinance or HELOC, YouTube demonetization, or health issue? What is most likely to happen? Now, could it all happen? Absolutely. But what's the most likely one? I'm going to say... I'm going to say that. So most people went for the PC dies. Only 3.7% went for health issue. Well, there we go. It's an interesting wee poll. Anyway, bottom line is, Phil's appearance is not very good looking whatsoever. He's not a good looking person. He fucking likes to pretend he's a good looking fucking person, but when he leans forward and you see the top of his head and all those bald spots, that's not a good look, Phil.
But instead I changed my appearance there too. The thing is, I don't care, and I want...
Yeah, you do fucking care, clearly. But hold on, for somebody just fucking said that it took time to fucking try and make their appearance look better, and then say they don't fucking care about their appearance, seems like a very big oxymoron to me. Also, apparently, if I go to Memology's community post, give me a second here. I'm derailing the crap at myself just because I want to just fucking see this. Community post, holy fuck. Yep, that's a good shout there. Don't know, I can't remember who said that. Damien Anderson said it.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time.
What the? This is the top of Hill's head from the other day. This is the top of his head from the other day. I mean, Phil, your hair, man. It's a losing battle. Just adopt the fucking skinhead look again. It'd be easier to manage. Come on, Phil. This doesn't look good. People are telling me to zoom in. Enhance. Enhance. More. I cannot enhance. Hold on. Open image in new tab. Or just unenhance that. There we go. Enhance! There it is. I can't zoom anymore. That's as best as I can do. There's only so much zooming in I can do. But max zoom. How fucking percentage is that anyway? 500% zoom. Anyway, let's get back to the bingo. I've derailed myself enough.
That now every day when I come to stream, my hair, actually I wash it right before the stream. I've got it in a position that looks decent. It's not just greasy and slicked back like it used to, but instead I changed my appearance there too. The thing is, I don't care, and I want to make this very apparent to all of you. I don't give a shit about my appearance. All I care about is what my wife thinks. That's it. But you guys gave me this feedback this year that you wanted me to look better, so I started actually caring a little bit, and now the feedback I'm getting is overwhelmingly positive. So why wouldn't I keep that up, right? In addition to that, so now let's roll into some other great improvements. I listened directly to your feedback. We stopped doing monthly goals. We used to have a monthly goal. Oh my God, if we hit this number of members, we'll do a special celebratory marathon, right? I don't do that anymore. Instead, we just do the marathons. That way there's no pressure that, oh no, we were so close, and because we had a dip in members or whatever, now we're not going to do the marathon. We just do the events. Why? Because I'm happy to do them. I love doing special events with you guys. I always did. I always felt it was a big disappointment if I was planning out a big special event and then we just didn't do it because we didn't hit a goal. I actually thought was very disappointed when we didn't do those, right? Instead, we got these little daily goals. And if we hit the daily goals, that's great. It shows growth of the channel and support. If we don't hit the daily goals, it's not the end of the world. We don't always hit the daily goals. In fact, I would say more often than not, we probably don't hit the daily goals. But that's fine. We're still growth, still support, and we still get to do special events, right? So I'm very happy for that. I think that was a humongous improvement that you guys led me to do that certainly would have not been as successful if we kept doing those monthly goals and failing to hit them. People would have been very negative about the channel, but it's the opposite instead. In addition, let's talk about those marathons. In 2023, the marathons really expanded upon what we were doing. We did a Super Bowl marathon in February that featured advertisements, but also like sports-related funny stuff and just chill content. We did, I think, a birthday marathon bash, if I remember correctly. In the summertime, we did the launch of Street Fighter Marathon, right? It was the Fighting Game Fest or whatever it was called. I can't even remember what it was called, but it was a fighting game related marathon with food that my wife cooked, which was really cool to have her be actually a part of the event, right? Then we had the summertime cookout. Remember that? That was super fun, right? We had themed events. Sucks we didn't do the Halloween event. That was one that absolutely I love doing every year, and I got COVID. So what are you going to do? When I have freaking COVID, we can't do the freaking Halloween event. You know.
Oh, you're saying it's COVID now? A few days ago, Phil didn't want to fucking assume it was COVID because he never got tested for it, but now he's just assuming it's COVID. Okay, fair enough. Meester sent me a screenshot of what he calls a stress reliever. I don't agree with it being a stress reliever. I don't agree at all that that's a fucking stress reliever. This is cursed as fuck. This needs to be burned with all the fucking hellfire in the fucking world. No. This is just awful. This should not exist. Can I right click on an image and select remove forever? This is nasty. Oh, it's awful. It's just the stuff of nightmares. I'm out from that. God. But thank you, Meester. Thank you very much.
These events this year, the Christmas event we just did, superb. And I think the fact that they happened without consequence, without, oh no, risk that it won't happen, actually made those events better. I really feel that way. So I want to keep that rolling. I want to keep doing special events. And so you might say, well, when is your next special event? I think we should do a Super Bowl event again. I really feel like that should be the next one. And it was fun to do. And you guys can start brainstorming now, like what should we do for the Super Bowl event? When should it be? I don't want to do it on the Super Bowl, maybe like the day before, like we did last year. I could wear one of my football jerseys. I have a football helmet to wear again. But we got to kind of brainstorm what kind of stuff do you want to do during that event this year, right? What special things? Is there games you want me to play? Do you just want to dick around and watch some ads? Last year we watched Super Bowl related ads. That was fun. But I don't know if we want to do that again. Let's try to figure that out. We got a little bit over a month to plan it out now, right? So let's start talking about that and figure that out, what you would like to do. Okay? But anyway, yeah, so fun stuff this year. That was first time stuff that we'd never done before, right? And then the icing on the cake of all of this, right, is actually something we haven't even delved into or explored yet. The mini PC, right? Due to a very generous donation by a viewer over the summertime, I have a small PC that is powerful enough to play more modernized games at mid settings or more retro or indie games at full settings. What this now means is that I can go back and play a tremendous amount of video games that either I've always wanted to play but didn't have access to, or to play bigger, newer PC-centric games that I also wasn't able to play because I was always a console-centric guy. I mean, I was able to play Chrono Trigger. That was amazing. I've been waiting years to play Chrono Trigger again, and we were able to play it in its entirety with better music. What was it, better music? No, it was better visuals. They improved certain things in the visuals of the game. It was really super fun, right? We just tried Phasmophobia. Now, admittedly, I didn't really give it a fair go. We didn't have time. It was only like an hour to 90 minutes during a Christmas marathon. But just the fact that I was able to play Phasmophobia when otherwise it never would have been accessible is just a cool thing, right? Cool. That's a huge improvement. I feel like in 2024, that mini PC is going to get implemented a lot more. There's going to be things coming out that you guys are going to want me to check out, and I'll be able to check them out right away, rather than saying, well, if it ever gets ported to console, instead it's always going to be an option, right?
Play Fight Cage, you're funny.
So, that's excellent. We already have ideas. Fightcade. Check out Fightcade. See how viable that will be. I'll be honest, I don't know how viable it'll be.
Hey, fucking, he hasn't forgotten about it. He remembers it does exist after all. Prophet, there's hope yet for Phil to play Fightcade. He actually fucking mentioned the bastard thing. There is hope yet.
But it's something. And then other PC-centric stuff. So, you see what I mean? With all the negatives, you know, okay, the React channel didn't work out as well as I had hoped, admittedly, right? The drama, the stupid interview that didn't go as I had hoped, turning into idiotic people trying to pull me into their drama for months on end, and then finally fizzling out. I'd argue the whole second half of this year has been nothing but positive, you know? The one thing that I'm going to say, because this is funny, because this is how I want to kind of end this segment. There are some people, all right, on the internet who judge popularity and judge success based off of viewership and subscriptions, okay? They are idiots. They have no idea what they're talking about. Because just because you get people watching your content does not mean these are people who wish you well. These are not necessarily people who want to actually support your efforts to keep making said content. Case in point, this year, my viewership went down. I know that. I can see it. I can look at the stats, and I can say, hey, look, my viewership went down. But here's a weird thing, and I swear to you this is true. I have not lost any revenue this year whatsoever.
Oh yeah, if gifted memberships coming out of fucking arse from fucking dentheads that fucking just keep fucking throwing gifted memberships at you. The gifted memberships have made up for the lack of ad revenue from lower viewerships. Also, you are running more ads than usual. Every like half hour or so, your streams run an ad. So, yeah, Phil, what are you talking about here? You talking about YouTube revenue only? Are you talking about tip revenue as well combined? Are you talking about fucking Patreon revenue? What are you talking about here, Phil? Is this YouTube money only?
My revenue is fine. So how is it that if I have a distinct drop in viewership on DSP Gaming, that my revenue is the same? I want you to think about that for a second. All right? Why do you think?
Okay, I've got a fucking... So here's why I think, Phil. So, when viewers are less and therefore support is less, you put on the black shirt and you make special videos begging profusely for help to pay your bills because your support has been lacking and therefore your dumbass audience needs to step up with their contributions. Then your dumbass audience fucking feels sorry for your ass and step up with their contributions. Now Phil can fucking sit here and say, oh well, I guess the lack of viewership doesn't make a fucking difference, when the reality is, do you fucking asking your audience more outright to fucking help you and give you more money made up for the lack of genuine income you should have fucking made from just natural support and growth? Long story short, you begged harder, you begged more, and you got what you fucking wanted.
There's two main reasons. Number one, because those who were watching me casually were people coming by because of the toxicity and the negativity. They would hear someone shitting on me, and they would swing by the stream, and they would watch and be like, oh, well, I don't like this guy, and they were gone. They didn't support, they didn't hang out and engage in any positive way, they just came by, crapped on me, and left. And I would actually get an influx of views from negative channels and the like. And what ended up happening was this year, people stopped coming in like that, and instead they just watched on the negative channels. Good. I don't get it.
Phil, you want these people to come by. How many times has Phil fucking asked and begged people to come by his channel and give him a chance? Give me a fair shake, guys. If you actually come by my channel and watch me and not some detractor, re-streamer, clip out of context person, Phil has begged the casual fucking audience on the internet to come by his channel and give him a shot. Now he's actually glad they don't do that. Now he's actually fucking thankful they don't fucking do that and come by his channel and give him a shot. Instead, he is glad that they're fucking going to detractor channels like mine and Aquatail and Detractor Beam and Meerkat and everyone else that fucking restreams Phil. He is thankful for the fucking fair weather person to endure Phil through a detractor channel than his own channel. That's a very strange approach to take, Phil.
Anything out of that stuff at all. I really don't. I don't get any positivity out of someone coming by this channel just to crap on me. In fact, if anything, it's counterproductive because you got people in the chat trying to have a positive time and enjoy the content, and they can't because the negative idiots come in and flood with bullshit, right? So this year, we stopped having people flooding these channels with bullshit. And it got better. If you want my opinion, the chat today is so much better. We can have fun conversations. We can actually have back and forth, and it's controllable, and it's fun and positive. You don't have these idiots coming in constantly trying to derail shit anymore. They kind of gave up on it, right? So I'm happy about that. Honestly, I'd rather have a more focused, positive group of viewers than more viewers, but most of them don't really care about me, nor do they wish me well. They're just here to laugh and be negative, toxic, immature idiots, right? If you look at my actual demographics for this year, okay? My demographics show that my viewers are getting older. The biggest group of my viewers are between 25 to 34. And then my second biggest group of viewers are like 18 to 24. My third biggest group of viewers by like 1%, so it's very close, is like 35 to 44. And then the next biggest group of viewers is actually older. I have less than 1% of my viewership are teenagers. But how many of those teenagers watch the negative shit on the rebroadcasters and all the toxic channels and the bullshit?
I mean, I can tell you that right now if you want. Give me a second. Give me a second. I feel like Phil's calling me out in the shit right now, so I'm going to deliver and show you the facts that I have at my disposal. So yeah, because Phil's trying to fucking insinuate here that there's a whole bunch of teenagers watching my content right now. I've gone over this before in the past, but I'll happily go over it again. Let's go to my analytics page here. Give me a second. Audience. Here we are. And what do we have here? Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Here's my analytics here. Actually, I should really make this for lifetime. I'll change my analytics so it's lifetime. Actually, lifetime's a bit fucking extreme. We'll just pick 2023. So here's my analytics for 2023. So, age and gender. There's for 2023, the year just there. 1.6% of my female our viewers are female. 98.3% male. User specified 0.1. There you go. 13 to 17 years old, 0%. 18 to 24-year-olds, 8.6%. 0% of my audience are fucking kids, Phil. Every single member of my audience is an adult. And there's literally 0% for children. Mind you, I do market my content as not safe for children. Which means that children, if they are marked as children on YouTube, will not be able to watch my streams. Usually, and I think that's how it works anyway. I deliberately mark my content as not child friendly because I'm a sweary bastard and children shouldn't be listening to my dumbass, nasty fucking language. But yeah, the most popular demographic is 25 to 34-year-olds, 43.2%. Then it's 35 to 44-year-olds, 36.9%. 10% of my viewers are 45 to 54. 0.4% are 55 to 64, and 65 plus 0.2. Big ups to them. Big ups to them. But you get what I'm saying though. You understand what I'm saying though. Phil's trying to fucking insinuate here that all the detractor channels are getting all these teenagers as their fucking main viewing audience. 13 to 17-year-olds in 2023, as I've marked up here for the entire year, 0% are 13 to 17. So Phil, fuck your words and fuck your dumbass conspiracy theories. You're wrong. Simple as that, Phil. You're wrong. You put me on the spot, and so there we go. He put me on the spot to try and show you guys. I showed you guys. He's like, oh, my demographics were. I'll just rewind it so you can actually see what Phil's saying. And yeah, there's me debunking Phil right on the spot of how wrong he is.
The biggest group of my viewers are between 25 to 34. And then my second biggest group of viewers are like 18 to 24. My third biggest group of viewers by like 1%, so it's very close, is like 35 to 44. And then the next biggest group of viewers is actually older. I have less than 1% of my viewership are teenagers. But how many of those teenagers watch the negative shit on the rebroadcasters and all the toxic channels and the bullshit podcasts and all the hate crap, right? Good. Stay the fuck off my channel. I mean it. If you're just here to be toxic and negative, no one wants you here. Definitely not me. Stay the fuck out. Go watch the crap somewhere else because you're not benefiting me anyway. I don't need the views. I really don't. If anything, what we've seen is that the views mean nothing. They haven't meant anything in a million years since back in the days when it was all about ad revenue. Views mean shit. What you need is engagement.
Did Phil say million? I'm kidding. I'm not going to fucking play it again. I'm not going to play it again. Fuck it, I'm playing it again.
Jesus!
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. And guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up. Right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone. Forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
It's always funny. I wasn't gonna fucking play it, but I've got when I have a button on my Stream Deck which can automatically immediately load that short for me, I'm gonna press the fucking button.
With the people who do show up to your content and support from the people who like it. I have that. I have high engagement and high support. People who are watching, talking, enjoying, wanting to...
Oh, what do you mean high engagement and high support? Phil, you have low engagement and high support. You have a small number of people giving you an astronomical sum of fucking money. That is not a fucking very healthy way to fucking run your business, Phil. If something happens to that one fucking person, that one whale, then you are fucked. That is not the best approach to fucking doing your business, Phil. You've got to fucking have a high... Phil was deluding himself into thinking that he's got high engagement. Bill fucking shit he has. His channel is 208,000 subscribers, and he has like fucking a few hundred people per stream. That does not correlate well. That makes no sense. That makes zero goddamn fucking sense. Why can someone have so many fucking subscribers on a channel and yet so very few people care about the live streams that he does every fucking day? It makes zero goddamn sense, Phil. The engagement is not high. It is extremely fucking low. And yet you fucking have these fucking high demands for support. And the dumbass fucking fans of yours will fucking follow it because they fucking believe your fucking nonsense narrative that you fucking need it more than they do.
Come back for the continuation of a playthrough. They're not just one and done. I watch one part of your playthrough, I'm out of here, I never come back. No, the people are coming back. Is it a ton of people? No, but it doesn't need to be. You know, as little as a few hundred people can support a whole playthrough of a video game. You know, I get lucky if I'm playing a playthrough that's getting thousands of viewers, that's even better. But that's a rarity these days, and that's okay. Because the people who come by and support every single day, that's what it's about. And the thing is, what's happening is I am cultivating a positive community. While most other YouTubers are out there just saying, I want to get whatever I can get. I don't care if it's positive, negative, good light, bad light. If it's all drama, I don't care. Any publicity is good publicity, right? That's what they say. In my case, it's cultivating the right people. Instead of just pouring water on the ground and you get a mix of flowers, crops, but also a ton of weeds, all I'm getting is flowers and crops. I don't need the weeds. The weeds can stay on someone else's plot of land and get the fuck off my streams. You see? And it's working. I'm not kidding you. My revenue this year was good. I'm, you know, because when people look at that stuff, they panic. Oh my God, his views are down. No, I'm telling you, I'm looking at my revenue. It's good. My YouTube channel is doing good. So I'm not worried. I know that overall, if we can keep it to this level and if we can continue to improve, right? And that's the thing. I don't want things to stagnate and get the same, because that's the problem with my old content. I stayed too safe. I stayed too much in the realm of, I'm happy where I am, so let's just stay there. I didn't innovate. I didn't try new things. The whole goal now is in the future to attempt to try to listen to your feedback and implement new and interesting things, so that way I'm not always stuck doing the same kind of content, right? That's the ultimate goal. I don't want to always be doing the same kind of content endlessly. I want to branch out and do better stuff and do different stuff moving forward, right? I feel like that's the best way to go about it. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, I will continue to do that. I'll cultivate the people who are here to be positive and having fun. Then those people who are having such a good time will spread that word. And as they spread that word, then more people will jump on board, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, it'll go hand in hand. And that's how it's going to work. It's not going to be, oh, something viral happened and everyone rushed to Phil's stream to be toxic about crap.
I'm sure all these fucking porn stars are fucking looking forward to Derek telling them to fucking check out DSP Gaming.
You know what I'm saying? It's the opposite. It's people are here because they know when they come here, they get a certain kind of content they like. And it's for a more mature audience. It's not for some teenager who wants drama. That's good. If anything, if that's what's come out of 2023, I'm happy for that. The weeds have been ripped out and tossed over our heads to someone else's plot. And now we can be here enjoying the content that we like, that I like to make, that you like to watch, and we can have this fun together and not have to worry about that dumb shit, okay? Now, like I said, I have plans for 2024 for some interesting things. You already know about me bringing back some of the lost content, the legacy content, but there's also stuff in the works as well I don't really want to talk about yet, because I'm kind of working on it, all right? So there'll be some stuff coming. Keep your eyes and ears peeled. I'll let you know when I'm ready to talk about it. Some of it may be earlier in time. Some of it may take longer, all right? As they say, good things come to those who wait, right? Nope. But in general, I want to thank every single one of you for a great 2023. Really. Really. For everything. It's been such a great year. And this year started off at momentum that could have destroyed me. It could have been just everyone just craps on Darkside Phil and no one cares about his content ever again. Didn't happen. Once again, we persevered. Once again, we got through the nonsense, and here we are at the end of the year looking good, enjoying content. We got a bright future. I'm thinking about an amazing January coming up of content, leading us into new releases in late January, February. Good stuff on the horizon, right? And it's really, as much as I can argue and say, it's me, it's not, it's you too. Again, this is not the typical YouTube channel, where it's the egotistical, centric person saying, oh yeah, all my content. No.
Mr. One Man Show is saying he's not egotistical. Okay, Phil, whatever you fucking say.
January, February, good stuff on the horizon, right? And it's really, as much as I can argue and say, it's me, it's not, it's you too. Again, this is not the typical YouTube channel, where it's the egotistical, centric person saying, oh yeah, all my content. No, you guys were just as much a part of the content as I was. Interacting, engaging, supporting, giving me positive, constructive feedback that let me make these positive changes. If I didn't know what changes to make because of you, this channel would have been stagnant. It's not, thanks to you. So thank you all for being a part of this crazy ride. It's still fun. To this day, 15 years later, this is just as fun as back in the day when I first started with a camera crooked at my TV trying to mess around and get a video filmed of me dicking around and swearing. It's just as fun to share gameplay with you guys every single day. So thank you so very much for that. I really appreciate that. And let's keep it rolling in 2024. Here's to a good, prosperous new year for everyone, right? All right, I went long on that segment, but I knew I would, right? So what I like to do now is get the shout-outs. I'm going to skip an ad that's trying to play on my stream so that we can actually focus on shout-outs for now. And I'm going to kick my camera viciously to show you how excited I am for the new year. I didn't mean to do that. Let me move that back. There we go. All right, so our first contribution of the day from Crisis Mod.
Hold on. That's not fixed the fucking camera, has it? Because if I rewind... I mean, it's kind of actually... It's not far off, actually. Like that... that's what I put before. That's the before. That's after. Before. After. I mean, it's off balance a little bit. Very slightly. But the kind of, you know... Oh wait, apparently there's more to fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ, there's more to come. Also, Phil did kind of laugh there.
Burger?
There we go.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
And let's see if Phil continues the fucking bingo. Go on, Phil. Fix your fucking camera.
Alright, so... our first contribution of the day... from Crisis Mod, a $5 super chat saying Happy New Year's Eve to you. Thank you, Crisis Mod. Happy New Year's Eve to you as well. Good to have you on the stream today, and thank you for the first super chat of the day. I'm well aware that for many people, it's probably already New Year. Like, you're already watching this in 2024, right? I get it. Like, there's so many different people who watch my stuff around the world, at different time zones. I certainly hope that you guys are going to join me for an awesome new year, and I wish you a
I think I summoned Stevie dead by playing that YouTube short because there is in chat. He says that bit was like an abusive spouse tells you that they really do actually love you and they didn't mean to hit you. They're sorry and really appreciate everything you do for them pretty fucking much. That's the sort of fucking relationship he does have with his fucking audience. They fucking just sleep. Then it's like fucking. They just fucking love that battered wife syndrome fucking thing they have. You know, it doesn't matter how much fucking abuse Phil lays on his fucking dumbass audience. He will continually fucking make sure these dumbass audience fucking members that get abused all the time keep going back for more. And it's just unreal. It's like watching some sort of very eager dog get smacked around by a cat repeatedly, and yet a dog looks happy all the same and keeps going back to the cat to get smacked around some more by that same fucking cat. It's that kind of fucking relationship.
prosperous one, even if you're already in the new year and I'm not. Okay. Okay. Continuing on. Tips. We had an overnight tip here. A $10 tip from Axel. I'm looking forward to your Sea of Stars. Why did it wiggle like that? Did you see that? I think my camera now. Hold on a second here. What the? Why is it wiggling that much? It shouldn't be wiggling that much. Did I somehow loosen it? Oh shit, hopefully I didn't. Let me see if I can tighten it. Oh yeah, it loosened. Hold on.
What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
Well, I don't know. It seems like it's looser now for some odd reason. I don't know how I managed that. I really didn't whack it or anything, so I don't know. Oh wait.
What's he doing?
Oh, there we go. Got it. I got it. The leg was not supporting. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna mess with this all day. Okay, Axel with a $10 tip. He says, I'm looking forward to your Sea of Stars playthrough. Let's hope it has as good as Chrono Trigger. Hope you have a great new year with Cat and Jasper Kitty. I'm looking forward to more great playthroughs in 2024. Don't change, keep being you. We appreciate the fact you don't sugarcoat opinions, and we can come to you for unbiased opinions. Very few creators are like you today. Thank you so much, Axel, for the $10 tip. I appreciate that very much. I also have received a $25 tip from one.
Oh my god, 1 Minute Man's here for New Year's. Only $25 though, fucking disappointing, 1 Minute Man, come on to fuck. It's Hogmanay, it's a special day, it's a final stream of the year, and you're only giving them $25? You got to fucking multiply that bad boy by at least 25, come on now. Now let the side down.
Received a $25 tip from 1 Minute Man. And 1 Minute Man says the following: all the best for 2024 to both you and the members of your chat. There you go. Thank you very much, 1 Minute Man, for the very positive message and the support. Whoops. I appreciate that very much. So combined with Axel's tip, that should get us up to $35 a tip to start. Remember, my goal is $50 per stream, and this stream includes the whole React show that we'll be doing for over 3 hours over on DSP React. So this is a great head start on that. Thank you so very much.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Phil, about your shitey fucking goals. Who gives a fuck? Only you care about your fucking goals because you're a greedy little piece of shit. Why the fuck should the fucking members care about your fucking financial fucking goals? It's not their fucking finances, it's your finances here. Obviously, you fucking care about it, but that's a you problem, Phil.
For that support. Cool. All right. That's what I've got for shout-outs so far. We have just a few short minutes left. If you guys wanted to tag me in the chat and talk...
That's a great fucking point. So, thanks, Aiden. That is $30+ in tips on a day stream, so there we go.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
We are 5 away from a full house, but it looks like Phil's getting ready to wind up quite soon as well, so it might not happen. We're 10 snorts away from a free space, and we're 5 burps away from a free space as well. So I'm going to speed up to 1.75, and I'm going to let Phil cook, and hopefully we can take a few things off more on the card before we finish.
Awesome. Any questions my way? All right. Please do. Let's see what questions you guys have. Anything I can answer quickly in the next few minutes before we wrap up and get to the React show. Euphoric Joker says, Mortal Kombat won't release a story-based DLC. Would you consider playing it again? I don't know. Like, the story was actually good, but the ending was one of the worst written endings I've ever seen, and an insane cop-out showing that they basically don't want to put any effort into it anymore. So at that point, I kind of, like, unplugged from being interested in the story. And I don't know. I guess I would have to see. I would have to judge for myself. It's not an absolute no, but it's definitely a kind of, I don't know. Apprehensive. I don't know. Jay says, don't let trolls get you. The game's over when the credits play. There's another true ending after the first one.
Oh, trolls. Phil said trolls.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Okay, he was encouraged to say trolls by somebody, you know what I mean, in his chat when reading the question, but yeah, there we go. Apparently, no, I just seen, fuck off. Mister's latest creation, everyone. His latest fucking creation. No, just fuck that. No, just close that. Get that shit out. God, no.
kind of, yeah, I don't.
Oh, I get it. You asked me to burn it. So that was Mr. burning his previous creation. There we go. That was Mr. burning what he made before, because he asked me to fucking burn what he made before.
No, apprehensive. I don't know. Jay says, don't let trolls get you. The game's over when the credits play. There's another true ending after the first one. Wow, there you go. And we're not even at the first one yet. Right? We didn't even get to the first ending. So there you go. Matt says, possibility of playing another Pikmin game. You played Pikmin 3 a while back. You know, I was interested in Pikmin 4, but when it came out, it was in the midst of so much other stuff, and there was so much going on this year, with Street Fighter 6 being my main focus in the middle of the year. A lot of stuff got kind of bypassed and missed. You know, back in the day, Pikmin 3, when I played it, was kind of an oddity that I would play a game like that, so I think a lot of people judged it on that, but even then it didn't do great as a playthrough. If I remember correctly, it started strong and then kind of fizzled out at the end. But I loved it. Like, I really loved the game. I was shocked at how good it was, even though it was very challenging. I didn't think Pikmin 4 would have done that well. Being honest, I'm not kidding you, 0 people asked for it. Not even a single person really came to stream and was like, I can't believe you're skipping Pikmin 4. Like, it just didn't happen. I feel like that's a game for a certain audience, like Nintendo-centric audience. Sadly, I don't have that audience anymore, so that's why I didn't really care about it. But at the same time, I fully acknowledge it's probably a great game, and a lot of people probably would have liked it. It's not a no in the future. It's kind of a let's see if people would be interested in it, and so far, that hasn't really happened. Right. Let's see. PS3 Troop says, since you're changing your look up, will we see a year beard or yeared in 2024? Now, what does that mean? You mean grow out my beard for a year? See, here's the thing. Not that I'm opposed to that, and not that I don't think that I would look good if I grew out a beard. As you can see, I have the beard line for it. It actually goes all the way. Some people can't grow a beard. They try to grow it, and what would happen is the beard would not grow in fully, and then it end up with just down here. But I have it. Like, I could probably grow in on my whole face a full beard if I really wanted to. But a couple things.
Is this little bitch trying to fucking say he can grow a fucking full beard with his patchy ass goatee on full display? Fuck the fuck off.
Number one, as you can see, it's all great, right? In fact, if we get extreme close up here for you guys, let's do this, right? So you can see. Well, do you really need to see that? Hold on. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess you need to see that. It's almost all grays, which is why when people are like, oh, you got a patchy beard. I don't have a patchy beard. It's all gray. See, it's literally all gray hairs. So if I grew it out, it would be all gray. I don't want to sit here dyeing my beard every day. I know there's people out there who do this, all right? I see them as like, listen, you want to dye your beard, that's fine. I'm the kind of guy that I'm not afraid to accept the fact that I'm getting older. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm getting older, and that's okay with me. I don't need to be like, oh, look, I'm hiding my age by dyeing my beard. I don't dye my hair. I do have all gray hairs here. You probably can't see them because the camera doesn't pick them up that well, but I have all silver gray hairs here, growing in worse and worse every day. So eventually I'm going to have a gray hair, like gray head. I know I am. I'm going to be all silver or gray, okay? But anyway, it would be all white. I'm not going to dye it. Let's be honest with you guys. If I grow out a beard, I'm not dyeing it. So you'd have to be used to me having a full gray beard, but darker hair. I think it would look a little weird. No, that's number one. Number two, now this is over a decade ago, but when I basically stopped working a 9-to-5 job, okay, and I didn't have to shave anymore, I said, I'm going to grow out a beard. And I did. I grew it out for like a couple of weeks, like 2-3 weeks, right? I didn't shave. And what ended up happening was, basically, I got a lot of irritation on my face. Like, my skin under the beard started to itch really bad.
You have really got the fucking most sensitive skin on the fucking internet. The thinnest skin on the entire fucking internet, not just physically, but emotionally as well.
And so it was like, oh, it's actually bothering me to have this beard. It's not that I didn't like the look of it, or it wasn't even that hard to maintain. If you just get like a beard grooming kit, you just trim it, right? You just trim here, you shave the weird edges, you keep it, how do they say it? Like a fine, there's a word for grooming the beard, I don't even know what it is. But I definitely could have done that. But basically, I stopped growing the beard because it bothered me. And I just kept the goatee, right? I guess you could call this the Van Dyke. They call this the Van Dyke if you keep it, the mustache connected to the beard. They call it
the Van Dyke. Yeah, Dyke.
Van Dyke. So I kept that because that was easier to maintain, and this doesn't bother me. The chin doesn't itch. The sides of my face were itching me like crazy, okay? Now, some people say that if I were to just grow it out and get used to it, it wouldn't bother me anymore. The problem was I grew it out within a few weeks, I didn't give it a chance, and a lot of people are actually saying you can get beard oils, and you can get other shit, and you can make it so that your skin stays moisturized under the beard, and therefore it won't itch anymore. I believe you, but doesn't this sound like a lot of fucking work for a beard? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't it just sound to me like, why do I want to put all that fucking effort into it when I don't really care, right? I really, just being honest, I don't really care that much about having a beard or whatever. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Do I really want to fucking sit here and every day I gotta trim my beard and put in fucking oils and rub them into my fucking face because, it just seems like too much bullshit. Sorry, I'm just, there's that term metrosexual. I've never been that dude. I've never been the guy who cares so much about his looks that every day I gotta have a grooming session in the mirror where I gotta be doing this shit. But for me, when I gotta shave, that's a pain in my ass. I don't want to have to shave. I don't, but I have to once a week and I do it, but it's just a pain in my ass. I don't want to, it's stupid. I don't like that. I just want to be able to fucking get up and do my day and not have to be sitting in the fucking bathroom staring at vaingloriously looking at a mirror. Oh, I look so good today. Let me get my hair all poofy and let me do all these fancy things. I don't care. I never did. So there you go. I don't know. You guys give me feedback. I don't know. The thing is, my wife likes the goatee. I've asked her, hey, what would you think about me changing it up or whatever? And she's like, nah, I like the goatee. So I don't know. We have to look into it. I don't know if I would ever grow out a full beard. Maybe I would. Maybe. Let me put it this way. I think I'd be more apt to grow the beard than completely shave it off. I probably would be more apt to grow out the beard than to say no beard at all at my age. Okay. Okay. All right. Last question of the day. Let's get one. Let's get one last question, and then let's get set up for the React show. Derek says, all the marathons I did the Fight and Feast, the Birthday Bash, the Christmas Marathon, Digital Summer Party, Apocalypse. Yeah, but I also did the Super Bowl event. There was more than that. I know there was more than that, because I know there was the Super Bowl event. I think there might have been one more, too. I could be wrong there, but I know there was at least the Super Bowl. Is there a slim chance of Suicide Squad being as good as all the Arkham games? I mean, who knows? Is there a chance? Sure. There's always a chance. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but just because there's a chance, it could be a 0.000000000000002% chance. It's not a very good chance, but I guess there's always a chance, right? When you roll the 20-sided die, there's a chance you'll roll a 20. It's just very small. Right? That's what I'm going to say from now on because I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3. The D&D terms for you guys. All right. I received a $3 tip from Reginald. I understand your main gameplay for Street Fighter 6 would have been online play anyway. Are you a little disappointed there wasn't a story mode like Street Fighter 5 had? If you mean like a mainstream story mode, yeah, I didn't have that. What it had was the World Tour mode where you played your own character, and basically it was a story for this created character, and it wasn't really advancement of the story of any of the real characters of Street Fighter, correct? I think that was a better approach to have for the casual gamer, honestly. And I think that to this day, what might happen is now this game's getting heavily discounted, because now you can get it for like $30, right? Once that game hits like $20 or eventually hits something like Game Pass, you're gonna see a bunch of people jump in who don't give two shits about playing the game online, but they're gonna play that mode. They're gonna love that. I can make my own character, I can customize their appearance, customize their moveset, mess around and beat up people in this open world city. They're gonna spend 40 hours in that mode. While most people barely spend 20 just to finish the story and get the unlockables, they're gonna spend a lot of time in that mode. There's a lot of effort put into that. The story mode of Street Fighter 5 was a rushed out mode because people complained that there was no offline content. That wasn't very good, honestly. Would it have been nice for Street Fighter 6 to have a story mode? Yes. But I mean, yeah, any content is better than not having the content, right? So of course I'm going to say yes. I think they actually did the right thing when it came to the single player content. It's very hard for me to say that they did any missteps with the launch of Street Fighter 6. I think it was one of the best, if not the best fighting game launch of all time. I think they listened to all feedback and they gave people exactly what they wanted at launch, and that's why it was such a well-received game. So there you go. Okay, everyone, thank you for watching the final Level 1 podcast of 2023. Let us now stick a fork in the ear and say it's done. Let's eat it. Let's devour it viciously. Just like that. Or we could just say, it's in the past, let's move on to a fun, prosperous, and positive new year. I think that's the best way to approach it, correct? Every year you look back and you reminisce about what happened, but if you can also look at both the positive and negative, that's the way to go about it, and I see nothing but great stuff for us in the future. I think this year there was tons of improvements, right? And I'm looking forward to even more improvements in the future, based on your feedback, based on all kinds of stuff. I think it's going to be a great year coming up. I hope you feel the same way. All right? Thank you all for watching, and thanks for a great year with the podcast as well. One thing that I will definitely tell you is I know for a fact there's an audience for the show. Some people don't even end up watching half the content I put out, but they still watch the show. That's cool. It's cool for me to know that people know me as a podcaster as well as a gamer. That's good. And I appreciate all of you who have come out, supported, enjoyed the show over the past year. It's been a great time, and I can't wait to start doing it all over again tomorrow in a new year. All right? Thank you. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you have a safe celebration tonight if you have one. If you've already had it, it's too late. Sorry if you made horrible decisions before I warned you. That's my fault. I should have said things yesterday, but, you know, everyone bases their life exactly on how I tell them to do things. We all know this. So I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Decisions before I warned you. That's my fault. I should have...
Is he pretending to take a drink here? Like, what the fuck's this picture from? Like, what? I assume somebody, like, fucking removed the background from a video he had back in the fucking day. But what the hell is this image? Like, he's taking a drink and a shot or something, but he's got his... Is his mouth closed or is his tongue sticking out? Like, it's like, what the fuck? What the hell? What in the fuck are we looking at? Why? This is almost as bad as fucking Meester's pictures, for fuck's sake.
Said things yesterday, but, you know, everyone bases their life exactly on how I tell them to do things. We all know this. So I'm sorry that if your life is falling apart because I didn't warn you ahead of time. However, hopefully your 2024 still turns out well, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another show. All right? Peace out, everybody. See you then. Okay. All right, guys, let's get set up. Remember, we need to swap over to the other channel, so let me do a few adjustments here. Thanks to those who supported early. I appreciate that. So, let's get the camera to the correct size, first of all. Let's get the logo up. Let's get the right pop-ups up. There we are. I believe that is actually centered this time. It looks good, right? It's not peeking out, is it? It looks centered. Let's get the DSP Reacts logo. Let's get the DSP Reacts pop-ups. Got that enabled.
By the way, guys, we're doing marbles after this anyway, so don't go anywhere. We're doing marbles after this, and somebody can still win a prize if we finish these impossible courses. So we're still doing marbles regardless.
What I need to do is basically get you guys over to that channel. I got to change the leaderboard, right? All right, everyone. Thank you. Great podcast today. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's get the show ended. Let's get you all over to the other channel, filed in nicely, and let's get the show on the road. Thanks, everyone. I will see you over there on DSP Reacts.
And now we can just obviously go to Phil's channel.
You have to adapt to them, right?
And then rewind it to when Phil starts the fucking thing. When does he start talking? Nope, that's not it there. We're not going too far away though. It's running a bit here. Nope, not there. Here we go.
I just want to...
Here, right here. It starts here.
Okay, hello everybody. I am here and we're going to get started momentarily. I just want to check on everything and make sure it's working. First of all, hello? Okay, that's working. And stream is up and running, correct? Everyone can see it. I think I have the chat working. I think that this is working. Hold on. Let's see here. Is this working? Okay, cool. Cool. And this is opened. Yes, it is. Okay, I think we are good. Are we? Can everyone see and hear me? Everything looks good. Hello, everybody. We're good. Can you get started? Why did the super chatter get banned? Because he was a toxic idiot trying to start drama. So he's out of here. What did you think was happening? I would welcome the toxic idiot starting drama? Of course not. I don't care if he's...
There was a toxic idiot starting drama? Where? Well, I'm 20 minutes behind live DSP, so I don't think I can find it. Damn. There was a toxic idiot starting drama and I fucking missed it. So give me a second here. Give me a second. I'm kind of curious to see what the super chat was. And it happened when Phil was away. So, yeah, I'm going to raw Phil. Again, I want to see what the super chat was. Shut up, fucking dumbass, fucking Phil. So, it happened when Phil was away. Give me a second here. Aha, I think I found it. I found it. So, let me go full screen for you guys, and we'll just make this full screen as well. A $10 super chat. At least I think this is the one anyway. Yeah, I assume this is a super chat in question. Somebody saying, I love watching your content. I have no respect for you, but I love a drama you keep shooting yourself with. I'm willing to financially contribute to keep the content coming. Keep it up, Phil. That is a dumb fucking super chat, an absolute waste of fucking money, in my opinion. Obviously, we laugh and point at Phil on a regular fucking basis, but whoever fictitious is, in my opinion, also merits being pointed and laughed at for such a dumb fucking super chat. That's just my take, though. It is what it is. Anyway, we've still got Bingo to play. Phil's not recording yet, and we might get to fucking tick off a few more things before the end.
Super chatted or not, you can see the door like everybody else. Okay, are we ready to begin? Let's get started, everybody. Oh, by the way, because we're about to get started, just so you guys, if you want to look at the leaderboard, so we are just under 100 members again. What I found is that the sweet spot for this channel...
Oh shit, I just realised that. I've got more members than DSP. I've got 97 members, bitches. How in the hell can Phil, with 32,000 subscribers, lose his members again? I'm oh my god. That I should not be outnumbering Phil when his channel is literally 10 times bigger than mine. For members, but it is what it is, I guess. I guess my community is more robust than yours, Phil.
It's been around 100 members over the year. At one point we had over 150. We delved down, like dipped to like 70. You know, it's been all over the place. But we've consistently had about 100 members all year. All right. If you guys like the React content, a great way you can support it today is by becoming a member or gifting memberships. If we hit 100 by the end of today's stream, that would be superb. I'd be very happy for that. And grateful, of course. In addition, I try to hit the tier 1 tips goal of 50 bucks every stream. We're already at 38. So within the next 3 hours, if we could hit the 50, that'd be great. If we exceed it, that'd be even better. But thank you all to everyone here who supports in any way. I really do appreciate that. Quick reminder, shout outs for this show go between the parts, and the parts run between 20 to 25 minutes each. So probably every half an hour around-ish, I'll cut the part, and then we will do shout outs for those who have contributed in any way. Okay? Okay, just gonna go right ahead and get rid of this guy, spammer. Goodbye. Getting everything in line here before we begin, okay? Are we good to go? Are we ready to begin now, everybody? Alright, here we go. Let's begin. Hello, everyone.
And that will bring an end to the very final bingo of the year. I don't think we got a single free space, so we can't take things off the card. But it is what it is. We're still 4 away anyway, regardless. And yeah, Phil's desperation for members worked because there's gifted memberships now on his channel. I guess Phil has more members than me once again. Aww. And Derek is one of the people who got memberships. Derek IP was got a membership by Little Shake and Bake. It's a fucking miracle. Towards the end of the year, Derek has been gifted a membership on DSP Reacts. He can submit his usual plethora of crap content to Phil for another month at least. Oh, joyous day.
But apparently it had been.
So I'll try to see what live DSP was at for tips and contributions, but Phil hasn't updated that yet because we weren't 30 minutes behind Phil, so who knows. Anyway, fuck DSP, I'm done with that. We didn't win bingo, but why is this paused? Let's go live. There we go, that's so cute. Actually, let's go back to Monterey Bay. Sorry, Vancouver. I had autos back in Vancouver. There they are. Little bastards are fucking gone now on. Guys, we're not finished with... well, bingo's finished, okay? We're done with fucking bingo. But I'm not finished with the stream yet. I'm going to have some marbles going so you guys have a chance to win something, but the marbles courses are extraordinarily difficult. It's one of these things where people will earn their fucking win here, in this case. So if I'd won bingo, I would have done a normal, simple marble course to pick a winner, but in this case, nah. we're going instead to do some very challenging courses and see if anyone can defy the odds. Give me like 2 minutes or so. I'm gonna just set up the marble stream. Gonna add any names I need to add, and yeah, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and we'll see how our luck is when we're playing these impossible marble streams.
Oh, so hilarious.
Alright, we are back, and we have our free choices here of these three ridiculously difficult maps. I'm not sure which one to play, because like, we have 3 different options. We'll just hit random. So it's just random luck determines which track we're playing. We have Good Go, Super Troll Wormhole, and Jumpy Jump. All 3 courses are extraordinarily difficult, and we've tried all of them 11 times each, and every single time we've not had a single person win. So yeah, it's a fucking tough bastard to fucking win now, that's for sure. I hit random, and random was Jumpy Jump. I guess we're doing Jumpy Jump. I'll tell you what, we're gonna have 3 goes each. Okay, we're gonna have 3 goes of this one, and then 3 goes of the other 2 as well. Fuck it. Did I press the right thing there? I did, okay, cool. And so yeah, time go. Who's going to be first one down? Prophet, no one, I thought it was going to be Prophet first one down, but it's Nathan Coley. Nathan Coley and Charlie. Who else? No, Charlie's getting stuck in the middle. That's bad news for them. Turtles Man is getting through. Nathan Coley is up down the side, and Torment's there as well. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people going out now. We're going to keep up with Dead Bears. We'll keep an eye on... I guess we won't keep an eye on Dead Bears. They just fucking fell off the side. Turtles Man. We'll keep an eye on Turtles Man. So there we go. Turtles Man now is in the lead. Yeah, good lead for them. They almost sniped the hole. They just miss it though. And they're wasting too much time up here, but they get down finally. This is hard. You don't want to fucking be hitting any of these arrows like that. Will he get away with it? Oh, he nearly got away with it, but he didn't. Bump just instead has taken the lead. So yeah, this is a very challenging course indeed. Of course, it's not massively difficult to get to this part. I say that, but 100 people have died already. But yeah, the really tough part is coming up here. This is where it gets hard. Because you've got to try and make a small little gap up there. You've got to snipe that hole. And if you don't get it, you've got to hope you fall through one of these portals. And he did. You got to hope for a second chance by going through a portal. Bjorn almost made it. Damien Anderson almost made it as well. Michael almost made it. So far, no one has made it. There's a whole fresh batch of people who are trying to make a small gap here. And by the way, this is not the finish line. To get through that is to give you a chance to get to the fucking finish line. Which involves a very difficult, challenging, bouncy platform. There's me! And there's me gone. But I get another chance because I went through a portal. So many marbles are trying their best to get through. There's me again! And there's me again. Can you imagine if I fucking win? How much of a fucking fix would that be? Johnny Chase got so close and they were unlucky. There's me! And then I'm definitely dead this time, that's for sure. In fact, I may be the last one to die. Jasper's Angels. Oh, they're dead. And that's that. That's attempt number 1 gone. So there we go. We will try again. 3 goes for each track, and if we don't get it, then we're going to fuck off. And at least we tried though. Remember, if somebody wins one of these tracks, then they will win a prize, because you fucking deserve a prize if fucking completing these impossible tracks. So, round 2. Jasper's Angels ahead. Stewart, Mr. Differently Abled. Almighty Bree, Mokiness, Demon Anderson, Mr. Differently Abled, and all these bastards as well. Who's the last out? Train's last out, you slow bastard. Oh, give more blood, and is that the fox? Oh, they both survived. They got lucky. Give more blood as ahead. Oh, actually, it's not. They were ahead. So who's ahead? Well, these people are dead. Dare Bear's gone. Oh no, Train's gone. Mob Mama's gone. Johnny Chase, Cinnabite Hordog is gone. Oh no. All these people are fucking gone by the wayside here. Charlie's gone. Rebsy's still in it. It looks like the very top there, but Sam Evans is gone. Almighty Bree's gone. Beamer's gone. Oof, the Arbalists, they're gone as well. Oh, for fuck's sake, they're all dying. Stop fucking falling off the fucking platform, you fucking dummies. Dashy's ahead. Dashy's actually in the lead here. So he'll be the first one. Maybe he might not be the first one, because Sweet seems to be catching up. So we want to filter through this. Perfect. And you're going to the cannon. How's it looking? How's it looking? It's looking a bit short. It's a bit short. We'll keep an eye here, and we'll see if anyone goes through. If somebody does go through, we will naturally follow them. But yeah, here comes every single of our marbles. Agent Proper! Agent Proper survives to give it another try. So he failed the first attempt, but he at least survived, and he made it! And not just him, there's 2 people that made it. Agent Proper and Human Moon. You have a chance to win here. Sick Monkey's trying to fucking speed on it, and so is Pig and Blanket, but here. You bounce down this platform. Oh, they're so close together, these 2. Proper, you're gonna bounce off the edge. No! No! You dafty, and so is Human Moon. God damn it. We had 2 people bouncing down. Ah, for fuck's sake, and there's Lunar Guardian gone as well. I think that's the last one, yeah. Damn it! You just couldn't go in a straight line, could you? For fuck's sake. One more go. One more fucking go. Let's see who'll be the first one to come through this time. Jasper's Angels will be the first one. All these marbles coming towards you. Who's the last one out? Timmy O'Toole bringing up the rear. Oh, there's a whole bunch going off the edge. Cranbourne, King Bradburn and Jasper's Angels. Oh no. So much death and destruction already. Just Dave is gone. Meester's gone. Nick Crypto's gone. Velaran's gone. Little Shadow S is gone. MRC Midnight and is Born to Hand Jive and Bump Juice and Captain Obvious. Cadence, no. Steve Dead, no. They're all fucking dying. Stop fucking falling off for fuck's sake. Stay on the fucking course, it's fun. Jeff D though. Jeff D, they hit the arrow a little bit, but they still survive. They stay on. Yon Yorigami did not survive. So we'll just keep an eye on Chef D for now and see how their attempt goes. We'll zoom in on them. Hyper focused on Chef D as they get launched. They get launched through the cannon. Are they going to make it? Are they going to make it? Like fuck are they going to make it? What do you think is going to happen? Fucking ass. No way. And they don't even get to survive to have another go. They didn't get through a fucking portal. So this is the part where we now keep an eye on all the other attempts to see if anyone can make it and keep an eye on their progress. But yeah, very challenging launch here from that fucking cannon. Can somebody make it? We need somebody to get through again. We need a proper attempt and not that pathetic excuse for an attempt. No, Steph Ripples has made it. We're going to keep an eye on Nasty Ripples here. This is a good thing because I got slowed down by these bumpers. J. Krona's made it as well, I think. We're going to have 2 attempts here. We're going to have 2 attempts. This is decent bouncing. I don't think the timing's good though. I think the timing's bad. Can they bounce one more time? They cannot bounce one more time. So J Corona, you're up. They hit the triangle. They hit the pyramid. But this might be good though. This might be good. Oh, they were so close. They were so close. Oh my god, I thought that was it. I genuinely thought that was fucking it. Oh, J Corona are so close. They were so close. Oh well, lol. So, that was jumpy jump and jump. Let's do super troll wormhole next, and we'll have 3 goes of that. We'll change up. Let time go. Not wasting any time, which is zoom right down and see who's the first one out. And Nugs Medallion's the first one out, followed by Michael and Arcestus. Yeah, we're just going to follow Nugs here. The ball! Oh, they got slowed down! No. Oh, it survived. What the fuck happened to him? Oh, hold the fuck on. What the fuck? They got hit by this. They got hit by that. I thought they were safe, but this thing's popping up at the ground. I didn't even realise that was there. Oh my. Well, and now I know. So let's just catch up now. Holy crap, man. Crosus is ahead. So here we go, we're going to keep an eye on Crosus here. Arcestus, Grayson, Poro, Lewis, Martin, Jasper's Angels, Francisco Ramos, Magia. They're all in this now. Remember, you got to try and line up perfectly here. There are several tubes you can go through, but if you're not lined up, Crosus might not... Oh, he's going in between. He's going in between. Arcestus, so gets through. And Grayson, Poro, they don't make it either. Oh, Arcestus just made it. This is a very tough course. Stevie Dead still alive way back there. This is the challenging... Well, this bit's actually not challenging. This bit's not bad at all. But yeah, we're almost at the hole. What is the hole? You've got to try and make it through a small, tiny fucking gap. But there's so many people that ain't going to fucking make it to this section. Can Arcestus make it? No! The fucking heart. This heart fucking thing that goes back and forth stopped him from getting through this hole. Brad Bunyan is gone. Garottic's gone. RoboCop is next to try. They overshot it. Lewis Martins is next. They made it. Have they timed it right? Have they timed it right? They kind of have, but they're stuck. No, that's bad. That's very bad. That is very fucking bad news. You want to see why it's fucking bad? Because that's not going to go right again. That's going to go left. Although they're going so slow, they might not make it all the way through. Balls. Damn. Right, who's next? We have all these people next to try and get through the fucking hole. Damien Anderson's next to try. They're unlucky. We have Dead Skilled, Calvin, Dead Dips. We have Stewart. We have Incoming Toast, Johnny Chase. Those are the 6 left alive. Let's go up the way and check out Dips. That's no good. That's not good either. That's also not good. Stewart hit the fucking pipe, but they're unlucky. And I think that might be Johnny Chase's last one. They're still all the way up here. Johnny Chase is the last one. They got held up. Don't know what held them up for so long, but... Oh well, they're the last one to survive. And they're falling just short. We had one person make it through the tube, but the timing was not to the course's liking. 2 more goes. And then we'll move on to the final course for the final marble stream of the year. Stewart's the first one out. Wayne Walt is there as well. Jasper's Angels, I can see. They're all flying by right now. Bacchus Adonis. Agent Proper's in contention. But for how long? In fact, let's follow Agent Proper, okay? I am following Agent Proper. Oops, some people got hit by the ball and everything. But we're following Agent Proper here. All the other marbles are catching up here. So many portal noises. Agent Proper survived! He threaded the needle. He somehow fucking survived those lasers. And he's dead. He's fucking dead. That's what we get for trying to support Agent Proper. Ever P's in the lead. No, don't me follow them. No, Heather. Let me follow fucking Heather, for fuck's sake. Heather's no longer in the lead. They somehow lost the fucking lead. But they're there in contention now. Heather is there, competing for a chance. So let's go over here and see who all makes it. Heather P looks like they... Oh, you die, for fuck's sake, Heather. Everyone's fucking missing these. BR Joe has made it through. Slick Monkey hasn't. So, and Grazing Pro... Hold on. No, I want to follow Joe. I want to follow Joe. There we go. Let's follow Joe as he hops all the way down. So much death and destruction from behind us. There are 50 marbles left alive. Braden Young has also made it across. And Grazing Portal. Shion Yorigami, Meow Mix Meow, Tommy, YGL Ghost, they're all here.
Yesterday was a really slow day for me on stream.
Making the big boom is ahead though, and they'll be the first one to probably try to make the whole... Balls! They fucking missed it. That fucking heart keeps getting in the fucking way. Will anyone make it? Will anyone snipe this? I'll just keep an eye on this and see if anyone... Mozgus was so close. They hit the fucking rim and then fucking bounced out. They were so unlucky. Who's the next daft if I can try to kill Denson? No, they're well short. Robovar made it. And I think they timed it good. I think they've timed it good. No! Oh, come on. That would have been it. That would have been it. Oh, this is bad. 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 And they're sent back to the fucking start. Oh, they were so... Do it again, Robovar. Fucking snipe it again. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought, Robovar. Get the fuck out of here. And there's Jasper Danger's gone as well. Fuck off. Oh, so close. One more time. One more try. And then we'll do the final course. Go. All these marbles streaming through. We got Ice Spread and Tony right there mocking us as well as up there. We'll just keep an eye on Ice Spread, shall we, and Tony. The very start of the course is quite forgiving, of course, and then you get to this bit. We'll just keep an eye on this bit. I want to see how much fucking destruction is caused by this bit. It is a lot. I like how Bjorn got hit a little bit there, but he still survived. So let's Elaine Walls is the last one to get through there. Is there anyone left alive? So, oh, some people have fallen through this tube. This tube has holes in it. Remember, it's holes at the side. You fall down them, you just fall through the holes on the side. Steve the Dead is winning. On yourself, Stevie boy. We're in full support of Steve mode. Come on, Steve. We're going to follow Steve's journey all the way here. Sparklaconis up there as well. Ice Bread, there's Dasha again. Colin Surik, Mokiness, Chris George. Please tell me. Steve the Dead is lined up perfectly. This is good. Sparklaconis made it as well. And Dasha didn't make it. Come on, Steve, go left. Go left, Steve. Go left. You better fucking go left. There you fucking go. And now the big drop. Down here. Oh, he almost went straight through. Although he's gone straight through now. So who else is joining us? Who's joining Steve? We got Wilson Barbosa, Calvi on N, King Lama, Snow Yusuf. But Steve will be the first one to try this jump. He got bumped. Oh, it wasn't the smoothest transition. Wilson Barbosa very unlucky there as well. King Lama's gone. Snow Yusuf made it. He who consumes radiator fluid on a regular basis has made it. But the timing is not there. The timing has not been good. And that's not... Ah, balls. He's dead. Heather P made it, but the timing also wasn't good. But they might get a second chance. Heather, you're dafty. Oh, please be good, please be good, please be good, please be good, please be good. They made it. This might be fantastic for Heather. It needs to go left. It needs to go left. Right, Heather, move your arse. Fucking move. Heather might win. Heather might win. Heather's gonna win. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Dude is a piece of fucking garbage.
You've gotta be kidding me on. The consortium is gonna get our chance here. Because I got sent through it. Oh my, I can't fucking believe it, Heather. For fuck's sake, you had one fucking job. And the consortium got knocked off the side. No, for fuck's sake, that was almost perfect. That was almost goddamn fucking perfect. I cannot believe that. Oh my god. Well, I guess we'll have the last course. We have 3 tries in the last course. I am stunned. I mean, it's just as well. I think Heather's bailed already. I think Heather left earlier on. If they had saw that, they probably would have been crushed by it. So, nobody tell Heather how close they were to winning. I don't think she would enjoy appreciating just understanding that she was like a fraction away from winning. It might be a bit cruel to just rub that in her face, you know. Let's get to the last course. This is the last impossible course. Let's see how we fucking do. So we all filter down here and come through down here. It's a very symmetrical kind of course. At the start anyway, it's quite symmetrical. Oh, some people are dying already. There's Human Moon, David Anderson, Brian A, Eric Resner. Brad Burning is ahead right from the get-go. And he's gone down the right-hand side. I think personally, the left-hand side is probably faster. But only if everything goes right. No, Brad Burning's down. We come to the free jumps here. You need to hit all 3 platforms here. You need to hit all 3 of these platforms, then hit that heart and bounce over here. Most people overjump the 3rd one. JR has done a good jump there, it looks like, but they're off course. Yeah. Cadence, I think they're going too far as well. No, they're not. Cadence done good. Are they going to stay on? They're going to stay on? You fucking fuck. But Snow Yusuf middle. Snow Yusuf has to avoid the lasers. They've avoided the lasers. And they got to stay on as well. They got to fucking center. Center yourself. There you go. Snow Yusuf has made it to this part. I don't think there's anyone else left. There's Arcestus who's stuck all the way up. What the fuck's... Hold on. You know, fine. Give us a second. We'll follow up on Arcestus after Snow Yusuf. Is he staying on? Is he staying on? Son of a bitch. He fell off. Arcestus is all the way back here. Arcestus was stuck, I think. So, yeah. I guess we'll follow Arcestus in for the whole journey. I'm still fucking shocked about fucking Heather and how close they were. So you see for yourself what is required here. You need to be going slow. If you go too fast, it's bad. This is slightly too fast. Slightly too fast. You only need to slow down when you're doing these 3 jumps. So we'll play it again. Go. We are following Chad Bass here. No, we're following Snow Yusuf here. So he's right in the middle of everyone else here. What a fun time that is. Snow Yusuf, you're quite close earlier on. We're following you this time around. Oops, we were following you. I fucking lost you. My bad. Oops, and oh, fuck me, I'm fucking pressing the wrong buttons here. Who are we following now? I think we're following Carty Tarty. Well, I guess we're following Carty Tarty, is what it is. The left-hand course is a precarious one. Carty Tarty is... And they're dead. Let's just skip forward, shall we? The silent weapons and back is Adonis trying to fucking get... Oh, that's bad. That's bad. They're off course. So is anyone going to hit this third platform? Give More Blood might have a good attempt here. They might. They didn't. Jasper's Angels though. No, wrong Jasper's Angels. That's Brad Burning, don't want them. So Trade did this, and Jasper's Angels have both made it over here. They need to survive the lasers though. They need to survive the lasers. Trade Didas is really playing with fire here. Oh my. And then they filter down here. Good stuff. Jasper's Angels. Did Jasper's Angels fall off the side? I think they did. They must have, because the only marble left alive is Trade Didas. So this is the last hope we have. Can he slow down? It might be enough. It might be. It's not enough. Son of a bitch. Well, one more go. One more chance. Someone to achieve immortality. And we're going to follow Palm Solo. I should zoom in on Palm Solo's marble as they go around and round. I'm keeping an eye on you, Palm Solo. I have a feeling this is not good viewing, like in terms of like, it might be too close to the action. I'll zoom out, I'll zoom out. Oh, so many people are falling by the wayside right there. Oh, and that's a bad drop as well. We're going to keep up with Hippocat. Hippocat is going to try first here. This might be good. This might be good. This is bad. Is bad. Wolf of Midnight is gone as well. Let's keep an eye and see if anyone can fucking get a good third bounce here. Cenobite, Mommy, and Stewart have some decent bounces here and good chances. They're both going to make it. I think they're both going to make it over.
Now, this is a double-edged sword.
Congratulations to the two of them for making it over. Anyone else make it over? Agent Proper won't. They're down. They'll have their fucking lives and marbles. But Stewart and Cenobite Mommy are both alive. Rebsy and Keldenson are way back there. Still to do the jumps here. And so I'm keeping an eye on everything. This is a quite zoomed out view here, but that's why I can't keep an eye on the progress as well. Stewart is going quite fast, and I don't think that's going to bode well for them unless they get a good bounce. Stewart is gone. Rebsy has overjumped it, and so is Keldenson. Cenobite Mommy is all down to them. Have they slowed down enough? They have not. We are fucked. That is the end. That is how it ends. Oh well, that is what it is. Nothing we could do, but we tried. We fucking tried. We had a solid go. That's all we can fucking do. Guys, thank you for joining me for the very final bingo stream of 2023. I don't know if I'm going to do a bingo tomorrow. I can't lie to you. I might do it. All I can say is keep an eye on it, and if you see a stream pop up for it, then yes, I'm doing it. If you don't see anything notification wise, if you don't see anything listed on my channel, I'm not doing it. It's just, I wish I could be more transparent and honest about it, but I genuinely don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Because tomorrow is a national holiday. It's a fucking New Year's Day, for fuck's sake, and Phil, you know, is still doing his shitty streams, so I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But guys, once again, 2023 bingo has been amazing. You guys have been absolutely amazing. You guys have been phenomenal in terms of support. I'm so glad that so many people enjoy the bingos as much as I fucking do, and I'm so glad to get able to kind of, you know, it just seems to grow and grow and grow some more. Thank you for everything you've done over a year, and hopefully we can have a fantastic 2024 to look forward to as well. Whatever happens in the detractor, the landscape, not sure, whatever happens with DSP, whatever, you know, we're all just having a good time, we're having a good fun, you know what I mean? I'm going to end how I always end, by playing Notorious PIG contributions made by supremely talented Pixar animations. So once again, guys, thank you very much for your support and for enjoying the content and everything else. I do appreciate it, and I will see you all in 2024. Until then, peace out.
Pretend like they're positive.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.